We are live.
I'm Cindy,
I'm Greg.
and we are husband and wife. And I have Cindy Lifestyle and More, which is a vlogging channel. Do some beauty, skincare, and Greg joins me
When we do traveling.
Yes, he does.
Yep.
Yeah, and when we do some live.
And we do live.
And there's a possibility that Greg may be starting his own channel too, right?
We'll see.
Well, what do you think about starting your own channel?
I don't know. I'm working. We're working on yours to try and get yours better.
Uh-huh.
So I'll have a little bit of a head start because we won't make the same mistakes that
Right.
we made before.
Or do you feel like you're a little nervous?
Yeah. I'm not a talk guy, but maybe when we go to places, I can do like a guy's perspective of what we're going to see.
Right.
And I like playing the slot machine, so
Yes.
maybe I'll do a little bit of slot
He can
machine.
do a little.
Yeah, I'm not a big gambler, but I like to play.
He can. He could go ahead and
We do
a
good.
couple of slots. Well, I'm not the winner.
Well, we don't lose a lot of money. We just don't. We don't allow ourselves to.
Yeah, you play a little bit more than I would.
Yeah.
Definitely so.
Yeah, I don't have a fear of, because we know what our limit is. So I don't have a fear of betting a little bit bigger than
Right.
what you bet.
Right. So I think this is our fourth or fifth live?
I think it's the fourth
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. And right now it is 9:25 in the
California
evening,
time.
California time. And sounds like Greg's stomach's growling a little bit. He hasn't eaten yet. He just got off
Yeah, I
work.
just got off work. I just got home from work.
So we got two in the house. So I don't know if any of you guys out there ever have car problems, because I'm sure you do have some car problems. We had a few car problems this week, right?
We had boatloads of car problems. Our Mustang that we drive, that's our daily car,
Uh-huh.
and
What year is the car?
it's a 2007, so it's
Let's start
18
from
years old.
there. So we know it's not new, correct? Yeah.
But we like it. We
We
really
do.
like the style.
We do.
We like the car itself.
And
So
we're
we've been fixing it up little
putting
by little.
maintenance on it,
We put some struts in the front and
Yeah.
some shocks in the back,
right?
and we replaced the
I don't know, the front end alignment, I guess.
it's not the front end alignment, but it's the rack and pinion steering
Okay, there he goes.
to
He
help with
knows.
the steering because it was
Right.
getting tight. Well, then it started getting tight again,
Right.
so we went and got the
Anyways, the
we went
power
and got the pump replaced
Right.
for the
steering wheel,
steering problem.
and it wouldn't slide. So
Yeah,
that's
we're used to, I could drive with one hand and just spin it. It was like, and had to pull it back when we went around the corner.
I said, definitely, I am not driving the car. I am not driving.
So
the
anyway,
car.
we took it back and it's better, but it's not right. So he suggested that we change out the rack and pinion again because maybe that went bad because
Right.
of the pump.
Right.
And the part is under warranty, so we're not going to have to pay for a new part, but I have to pay for them to put the
Yeah.
new part in.
Who's here in the house? Who do we have here, Greg?
Chit Chat Down Under.
All right. Hi. And who else is here?
We
Rudy.
got Rudy.
Hi, Rudy. You must be new to Greg, right, Rudy? Yeah. How are you doing tonight? And Chit Chat and Under, how are you doing tonight? Hope that everything is going well. If you have anything to say, go ahead and put on the comments. We'll be happy to. Who else do we have there?
SSY Kitchen and Live.
Hello. Yeah, we got some people that do have some channels. So they are here in the house. Leave your comments and we'll be happy to bring you on board. We'll be happy to answer.
So anyway, we're talking about
Car problems. Chit Chat and Under says what? Very well. Thanks, Cindy and Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love having you. Please stay.
Yeah, welcome.
So I have a question for all of you. I got some funny car questions and you want to answer it while we talk about it. And then we'll also talk about some other things. If your car could talk, what would it say about your driving habits?
Oh, I know what it'd say about mine.
Greg, what would it say about yours?
You drive too fast.
Too fast and what? Do you tailgate?
No, I don't. Our daughter does.
Yeah, our daughter does tailgate a lot. She does.
We have to.
She does, and drives fast.
Went and had ice cream with her last night, and she's tailgating people all the way to the ice cream shop.
Yes. And Rudy says bonjour. Bonjour in French. That would be, what is bonjour,
Hello.
Rudy? Hello, right? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? Chit Chat and Under says, no, Chit Chat and Down and Under. Let me get my glasses on. Says, hi, my friend. And SS Kitchen and Live says, hi, Cindy. Okay. Want to make sure that I got you all. Well, if I had a car and it was a funny car, what would it say about my driving habits? I drive too slow.
Very much drive too slow. She drives 60 on the freeway. The speed limit 65.
I don't drive 60. I drive 65.
Yeah, sometimes.
I'm very careful. Do you think I've had any tickets?
No.
No tickets.
I know you have no
I'm
tickets.
64 and have no tickets. Definitely not. Now, if you guys remember, one time ago, there used to be a TV show, right? It was Dick Van Dyke's brother. He had a TV show that his car would talk back to him. You remember what TV show that was?
I don't.
I got to figure out. It was during the times of I Dream a Genie. During back in the day.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was.
Definitely. What was the most embarrassing car-related situation you've ever been in, Greg? Or anyone else out there?
Way back when I rear-ended somebody because they had their blinker on, but there was nowhere to turn. You know, there wasn't a business or something there that you could turn into. And I just turned my head for a second and they slammed on their brakes.
That good.
And boom, right into the back of them.
And what happened? Well, okay, but what was the most embarrassing related? Like, was that the most embarrassing one?
Yeah, I mean, you hit somebody from behind. That's not paying attention.
It's not really good, right?
Yeah.
What does Rudy says right here? Rudy says what?
11:27 p.m. Central.
11:27 p.m. Central.
So you're 2 hours ahead of us.
Yes, you are. Definitely. Yeah, we're 9:20. Well, we're 9:30 right now.
Yeah.
Cindy's gonna figure out what the car is while Greg is checking out. I'm gonna find out about that TV show.
Yeah, I remember. What's another one of the questions?
Let's see.
If you could have any
Car personality, what would it be and why?
Well, I know her. It's a Mercedes.
Well,
She likes
I
bling.
do like Mercedes. I like to have a red Mercedes if I can. I love my Mustang.
We do. We like her.
I love my Mustang. I got to get it painted. But if I had a luxury car, it would be a Mercedes. Definitely a Mercedes. Now, my most embarrassing car related situation that ever happened to me, we got 5 in the house. Hello, everyone. So I was supposed to be at work at 1:00 and I was working at Rob Robinson's department store and I was about 21, 22 years old. And at that time I had a Chrysler, if you remember Ricardo Montalban, was it Montalban?
Chrysler Cordova.
Cordova.
Corinthian leather.
I had it all. The crushed velvet, and it was maroon. Can you believe, like a maroon white? Oh my God, big old 8-cylinder.
Big old boat.
Well, guess what happened? You know when you got your fuel pump, you put your fuel pump and you have the gas gauge? Okay, well, it went out. So I go to Cheap Auto Parts. This happened a month before what I'm going to tell you about what happened. I go to Cheap Auto Parts. I go, by any chance, do you have something that I could put in my car, you know, like to make the gas look like it's full? And the guy looks at me and he says, yeah, you got to go take it to a car shop.
Take it to a car shop. They'll fix it for you right away.
I'm like, oh, you don't have anything that I can replace it? He's like, no, man. Tells you what I knew about cars. So anyways, I didn't go get it fixed. I'm driving I had to go do a few things in the morning, and I was like in the middle of nowhere, and it was just a two-lane way. It's either up or you come back down. And we're talking about there's nothing around. It's like, here's homes of Whittier, California. And once you pass that, you're in Whittier Hills. There is nothing. And, well, my car stalled.
Because you didn't have any gas.
So here I am. Probably not a good time to hitchhike. And I was hitchhiking, and finally a guy Oh, this is ridiculous. A guy and a girl picks me up, and I was probably dumb enough, but I was so frustrated. But they took me down to the gas station and got me the car. Thank God I was lucky, right? I made it. So, but it's true. I actually got stuck. Let's see. Greg, what's the funniest car-related thing you've seen or heard?
We didn't turn on the camera, but this happened like about a month ago. We were waiting to go to the car wash, into the car wash, and the gal in front of us, she pulls in. It soaks her,
It's so true. It's
soaks
really
her car
true.
down to where you can't even see out the windows.
Sorry, dog. No.
And it started the cleaning process.
Washing. Dakota,
Dakota? No.
there's some people are having some.
They're having a party across the street. But anyway, so it's the things turn and get the car all soapy. She drives out of the car wash before the water went on to take the soap off. If we, I wish we'd have had the camera on. That would have been a great video.
It would have been the perfect one.
And she left. She
And
didn't
she left
like
there
come
with
back
some
around,
soap suds.
you know, and tell her, well, you know, I pulled out too early or whatever.
Have anybody from out there ever had a car problem that it was so embarrassing? Like, you know, if you got stuck late at night. I mean, it does happen, right? If you have a car, or if your car could talk, what would it say about your driving habits? You know, if you think about that, I was just thinking of some different things just to make things a little flair. Let's see what's going on. We got Rudy, bonjour. Okay, so let's see. So we had some car problems, and that was what we're talking about. If you guys got any comments or anything, you know, let us know. It says here, what's the funniest car-related thing you've seen or heard?
And that was the car wash.
That was
for
the
sure.
car wash. If cars could have superpower, what would it be? Well, I like it to be like those Jetson days where the car goes up, flies
And
around,
flies around.
and take me where I need to go. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I just would like to. Our Mustang is just a little 6-cylinder. I'd like
Yeah.
to put a big 8-cylinder in that thing and boom, 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 boom.
Right. So
But we're not doing that.
So how's everybody's day today? It's April. It's almost Easter. And what was the funniest thing at Easter that's ever happened to you?
I don't know. Easter's not really been a funny thing.
Well, I'll be honest with you. My thing is I can never make hard-boiled eggs. I still cannot make hard-boiled eggs.
And we never, when we were kids, we never colored eggs.
I did. My mom and dad did, but
They
My
bought,
mom
they bought
knew how
us
to
the
boil
kit, but
eggs.
we never actually did it. Everything came out with weird colors. You know, like real soft pink and real soft blues.
Yes.
It's not like, you know, it's not manly colors.
Right.
They're all, you know, very light colors.
And also too, what do you all do for Easter? Do you do anything? Leave the comments on there. Or you remember some things that you guys did when you were young? Or do you still do Easter with your friends and families? I mean, do you still have a good time? Because Easter's about here now.
It was a big deal for our daughter.
Oh yeah, the basket.
I remember the first time she really realized what Easter was as far as kids go.
Right.
And we gave her this big basket full of all things. She'd bring them over one at a time, open
Each one.
all of them,
Each one.
one at a time. She had to have a little bit of everything right now. So that was pretty funny.
It was really cute. So if you're new to my channel, let me know. If, like I said, Greg is thinking maybe getting a channel, and right.
Yep. What's the most bizarre thing you use to fix your car?
Okay, here it goes.
On our Mustang, it wasn't the Mustang, it was when the Ford Explorer
The
we
Ford
had.
Explorer.
The hood wouldn't stay up. So I had to carry this broomstick around with me,
With a big old stick.
hold it up so that I could check the oil and stuff like that.
But that's not the only thing about that car. What was wrong with the doors? The front door would not open.
We have door slammers in our family and our daughter, both. 3 of the 5 doors wouldn't open.
Seriously.
The driver's door would open and one passenger door or back seat door would open. And And we drove it like that for a long time.
But guess what? The
till it
person
died.
that sits in the front
Had to crawl over the seat if you want to sit in the passenger. If you want to be the co-pilot.
everybody would see everybody in the back seat.
That was pretty dumb. Whatever.
We were sales reps, right? We sold their care products.
We had a really nice Ford Explorer. And there's another story.
But wait a minute. When he would when he would take the reps, they in the back.
When we would take the manufacturer reps with us, they had to sit in the
I'm
back
sorry,
seat.
it may not be funny to you guys, but you would have to see it.
It was pretty embarrassing. That would probably be up here for the most embarrassing. I mean, these guys are trying to help us do sales. And you know, you're gonna have to sit in the back, dude.
Well, where's your wife's car? She's using
When they were
it.
with her, it was okay because she had the Mustang. But I had the car with the 3 doors that didn't work.
We got 2 in the house.
And our Explorer before that, because I really
You
liked
love
the
this
Explorer.
beautiful white Explorer. I forgot what
I did.
was it, 1998 or something like that?
1999, I think. The, you know, squared off front. But we were sitting at a stoplight in the left turn lane.
Oh God, this
And
is not
and
funny.
a guy across from us was in his left turn lane, you know, to turn it like in front of us, and we would both go our way. Well, this girl started walking across the street.
Oh, but this is not
And
this
he
is
was
not
try-
funny.
And he was trying to show off to this girl. He came straight across, and instead of turning left, he ran me over. And I mean, he literally
Totaled the car.
ran me over in this big old truck.
He had was it a Toyota?
He had some
I don't know
Ford
what he had.
F-250 or something like that. It was huge.
I mean, I just saw this barreling, this truck coming at us. I swear
And Cindy was sitting in the back seat.
I was in the back because
And-
why? Those doors didn't work either.
No, that's not why. You were doing something on the
Oh,
computer.
that's right. That's
And
right.
it was too confining up front, so you went
Right.
and sat in the back.
That's right.
And this guy just plowed us, and Cindy's like, "What the heck was that?" Well, this guy just
Totaled his car.
told our car, and we had just put a brand new motor in it.
Oh, that's what killed him. Yeah, that was just.
You know, we paid $7,000 to put a brand new motor on it because we really liked it and we wanted to keep it. And the insurance company, I said, I just put a new motor in it. And they're like, we don't care. It has 350 miles on it.
I
I go,
just give
no,
them a
that
dollar.
motor only has like 1,000 miles on it. They said, I don't care.
I mean, he felt like, well, just give me $1 for it. Because what you got, like $1,600?
Then they give us
I don't even think you got that.
anything. And then we went and bought the red thing that the doors wouldn't
The
open.
doors would open. But it is true. The white Ford Explorer, one of the doors didn't work.
Maybe.
And one of our
Maybe
friends,
so.
their son went click, 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 click. He opened all the doors up. That's right. You
It
remember
had a
that?
code, that's right.
Right. It had like little
And
code
for
buttons
some
on it.
reason, somebody had pressed the buttons and locked the code. That's what it was. And it took some little kid that was like, what, 12 years old,
He's like,
come over and, hey, you
I
got
mean, it
you
had
got
a
your
passcode.
code? Yeah, it's in the book. You can do. Okay, boop, it's open.
There's your power. That was.
But anyway, that was funny.
We appreciate you guys all being here. We know it's late, but Greg's a valet driver. So
At the
he-
casino.
right, at the
our
casino.
local casino.
and we couldn't do our live last night, which is a Saturday night or Friday night because we were having car problems.
It's not really the car problem. We had promised our daughter we were going to
That's true too.
go out to
That's
dinner.
true.
And then she wanted to go get ice cream afterwards so that we can tailgate everybody in town and go get some ice cream.
So we did. We had a great family dinner last night. We had some Hispanic food, Mexican food, and then went and got some Cold Stone ice cream.
Yeah. So anyway, talking about cars, Cindy and I are gonna it's starting to get warm,
Yes.
so we're thinking about doing a little bit of
Vlogging
vlogging.
again. I'm not a winter person. I just not a.
We get in a funk kind
I
of
do.
during the winter time. And
Yeah.
don't really feel like going places because it's always so cold.
Right. Yeah.
But
I
it's
like
starting to
warm.
warm up. So we've got, at the end of the month, we're going to
Knott's Berry Farm, to
Knott's
the
Berry Farm.
Boysenberry.
We're gonna get the yearly pass again because I
Yes.
do like doing the seasonal things.
Yes.
We're gonna go to the Boysenberry Festival, and
Yeah.
last year it was really good. They had great
Oh my God,
food,
great food.
and we went on a perfect day. It wasn't real busy, and I think we're gonna hit it just about the same time. This time we're gonna go
I
on a
think so.
Wednesday and Thursday.
And we did the Boysenberry video last year, but we're gonna try to do a live there and still do a video.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun, and then go to Vegas and things like that. So we've got some summer things coming up that we want to do because, again, I like summer. I'm more the heat and.
Yeah, and then when it starts getting up in the hundreds in Vegas, we're gonna try and schedule like 3-4 days in Vegas. I like Las Vegas. I'll do my gambling channel. No, I do. We like Vegas. Sometimes we just walk up and down the street and look at all the people, and we see some crazy things. And
Oh
in
yeah,
Las
it's Vegas. But Greg right now he's gonna think of his channel name, but it's all new to Greg. It'd be something different, it'd be nice. I do my little one.
I didn't even know I had a channel, but I have a channel.
He didn't know it. It's a public subscribe. Well, I barely even know how to do
I
half
have
of things
3
on YouTube.
subscribers, and I don't have any videos.
Well, you got me.
Right.
You got.
That's
Right?
probably my daughter. and
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'll let you know when Greg finally gets his first video up, and then we'll get Greg going.
Or maybe when we go to Vegas, we'll do live
Yeah.
on Cindy's
Yes.
channel, and then we can do live and
Yes.
just do a little bit of gambling
Yeah.
on my channel.
Yeah.
So maybe we can do live on both.
I think so. I think that would be fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway, we've got a couple things planned coming up.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So how was work today?
It wasn't as busy as it usually is on Sundays. Sundays are my Mondays.
Right.
And it's usually a really good day. But today, for some reason, it's just, I don't know if people already got their tax money back and spent it, or they did their taxes and found out they owe, so they didn't
Right.
come to the casino.
So it was kind of slow.
Just an unusual Sunday.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean,
No, it's fine.
yeah. And then usually Friday nights where Greg works, they have the concerts,
night.
right? They have concert night.
But I don't work Fridays and Saturdays.
Right. So he usually is on.
With my seniority, I didn't have to, I worked Friday and Saturday. I used
Right.
to have Monday and Tuesdays off, and that was okay because we could go do stuff, go pay bills, and hardly anybody be in the stores.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be real easy to do that. Now we just mail them out.
Right. Right. I didn't even realize today was Scramble Day for April. They were saying that it was Scramble Day.
They do a different thing on every day. There's pajama days.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
no
tomorrow.
housework day. How
Well,
about that one?
well, tomorrow's gardening day. Gardening day, definitely. Well, when we had Hallmark shops, they had these little books, and it would tell you all the different
Each
things
day.
of each day. But I looked it up on the computer, and there's like so many different things. And you got 3 here. Welcome. We love seeing you all here. So today was Scramble Day. If anybody would like to know.
Scramble's a word game.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm terrible at spelling. She's always correcting me.
Well, yeah. Have you ever played Scramble? I don't even know if I ever played
I played a
Scramble
long
game.
time ago, but I don't spell well. That's my problem.
If anybody out there ever played Scrabble game, let us know.
I can do math like a whiz, but spelling, not so good.
Yeah. Let's see. What was the most bizarre thing you've used to fix your car? Did you already answer that?
Well, I just used a broomstick because
the
it would
broomstick.
hold the thing up, but that's probably the weirdest thing I ever used.
If your car could get sick, what illness would it have, and what would it be the symptoms?
I don't know.
A tuna?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's good.
Would that be a tuna? Like for us, it would be coughing, right? We would be sluggish and get a cold.
That's what my steering wheel is
the steering
doing
wheel,
right now.
sluggish. I think that would be a something kind of like it, right?
Yeah, we're having a problem with steering, so.
I mean, you think about it. people have actually drove down the freeway and lose their tire, and the tire.
We've seen it.
One thing that really happened to us, and it's not funny, but it really happened because we were shocked. We had people drove right by us. We were driving on the 101 freeway, and there was a little station wagon with family in the car, and they're barreling down the left of us. All of a sudden, their tire got loose, right? Remember it?
Their tire went flat, and it pulled them to the left. They
Yes.
hit the cement median,
Right,
and
on the
then
left.
went flying to the right.
But they came around and looked right at us,
They did a 360.
and looked at us, and then just kept going around and hit the bank there. But that was the weirdest thing of them turning around, and he has to stop. So
They
he
were
doesn't hit them.
into a tree, went into a tree,
Right.
and we had to help them get out of
Yes,
the car
yes.
because we were afraid that the car was
But
going to.
thank God somebody else stopped, and it was a
And
fireman. Yeah, a fireman and
He
a cop.
came in. He
Right.
knew what to do.
But that was the weirdest thing for them to go around. And I go, they're looking right at us. That's what I was saying. So, yeah, I mean, you're driving on a freeway, your tire pops or flies off. That's not good.
Another one, when I worked in Santa Barbara, there was this big guy with a big old truck, and he was pulling a big old camper trailer. And for some reason, he went up an embankment, and the trailer and the truck, boom, on its side and slid all the way down the freeway.
Put up Chit Chat. She just said something. Put it up. Put it up on the.
Loose wheels, Lucy.
Yes. Definitely so. I mean, it was absolutely, they looked right at us. It was a weird, you're right. I bet they had one of those things were gone, right? We don't know.
We don't know exactly what happened
Yes.
because their car was in a tree in a ditch,
Yes, it just
and we
flew.
couldn't see them.
That was scary.
In fact, the fireman got them out through the sunroof in the top of the car. He was pulling them out of the.
Oh, that's
sunroof.
right. It was like really, there was a bunch of people in there. It was a bunch of family.
Yeah,
It was scary.
It was a whole family, kids and. I
Yeah,
think grandma
you're
was
absolutely
on
right.
it.
A loose wheel, Lucille. Yeah, it was. Which is, what do you call those things? It's
The
little
hubcap.
hubcap. Yeah, I mean, everything just went. Everything was gone. Absolutely gone.
Yeah, definitely a totaled car.
Yeah, it was. If your car could write a song, what about being in Santa Maria, which is where we live? What would it be about? Well, we do. There's a lot of country music here.
Yeah, it would definitely be country music.
I think country and rodeo. I don't know. I mean, the big things here is our area is tri-tip, barbecue tri-tip, rodeos, and what else?
Well,
Yeah.
we've got the fairs
And the fairs.
stuff like that. It's a FFA,
I don't see-
the kids, they raise cows and
Yeah.
pigs and chickens, and they make a big deal about it at the fair.
So Chit Chat Down and Under, how is the weather in your area? What's been going on in your side of the way? And how's your channel doing? How's everything going? How's everything doing on your end? Things are looking good, brighter. Let's see. What else? What else is going on here? Do you work tomorrow?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Today was my Monday, so tomorrow was my Tuesday. Mondays are usually a slow day, though.
Yeah.
We don't have many workers, so I can still make money, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's slow.
Let's see. I'll have Greg go ahead and pull that up. Chit Chat Down Under says, real good. Just want my channel to grow.
Yeah,
So what do you,
we're part of that crowd too.
you mean as in subscribers or the hours, or is it the hours or the subscribers?
Yeah.
Because you've been on for about a year now.
Subscribers. Cindy got the subscribers, but we're having trouble getting the hours up.
Well, I had the hours.
The hours were
Jesus.
up, but she had some drop off that had
Because I
good
had some,
views.
I didn't know that they take off the hours the previous
And
year. And I had two huge, like,
Good views. One
good
was
views.
3.8K.
And I was like, oh my God.
They weren't viral, but I mean,
No,
as far as we're
seriously, this
concerned,
really
they're viral.
happened. And I mean, I get, now I got it. I understand it now, but I didn't know how it worked.
Tomorrow, and then last year's tomorrow
Yes,
falls off.
yes. So you got to keep it up. But when you have a huge one, I had a couple of really good videos.
Yeah, Chit Chat says 1 year.
Yeah. You've been up for 1 year now, right? Yeah.
That's what she said.
How can you share your referral link? See what this is? Just right here. I don't want to put my finger.
No, I'm not pressing any of that.
All right.
We haven't learned everything about StreamYard.
I was gonna say, okay. I'm trying to read everything here, and
I know.
yeah. So when it was the previous 2, like the first year I was on, the second year beat the first year, but I wasn't paying attention to it. And then the third year beat the first 2 years. But no, the third year, 2024, couldn't beat 2023
Right.
in the month of August.
Right.
Because in 2023, August, September, October, I had big views and a lot. And 2024, during those months, couldn't pass them up.
Yeah, she
So
had
it's okay.
downloaded a couple of her acting,
Right.
things
So
that she
they
did.
went like,
and a lot of people watched. They're really good,
right. But, and that's the only thing.
those views hurt you a year from now because
Right.
you lose them.
And I didn't know that. So you want more subs. Right. Let's see.
Cindy got her more subs, but she goes to everybody's channel.
I try to, well, you know, I'm going to be honest. The more subs you get, it's a little harder to see everyone's.
It is, yeah. You just
And I've been
wanna
trying to catch
get
up,
there.
but it's like, you know, I got to go to work and then I'm trying to watch the videos. So, you know, sometimes I may not see somebody for 2 weeks, but that's hard too. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, but right now I'm trying to see different people. I'm trying to go out and talk to people, and I'm meeting a lot of new friends.
So we're just hoping that
Right.
the hours start
Are
to.
most of your subs are a lot of Temu people? Because you do Temu, right? You do a lot of Temu. Because I think I have a little bit of different ones. I think it's a little bit different.
Yeah, we don't buy on Temu. We don't do crochet or any of that.
No, but
stuff.
I think she does. She did. Okay. You do. It's more Temu, correct? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
Temu.
Yeah. So, and arts and crafts, right? So
It's like they want me to press.
I don't
that.
know. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We don't want to do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
It's
We just didn't want to.
It's a commercial.
Well, Greg clicked the last time, and then everybody was gone, and we had to redo it again.
I kicked everybody off, and then we had to do a part 1 and 2. Thank goodness people came back and.
Is right now? Is it late in your area, Diane? Let's see. I'm going to see what I can do here. It's going to be worth a try. Let's see if I can bring her on. I'm trying to learn the StreamYard.
Yeah, we're trying to learn little by little. We're doing the free StreamYard. It seems like YouTube wants everything vertical. That's what people are talking about. So we like this. If we go vertical, only one of us can be on camera.
Yeah, it just makes it
because
a little bit
everything
harder.
else is black to the right and to the left.
What did I do with is it on my photo here? I thought it put the photo on here. When you share your thing.
I don't know. I didn't delete anything. So
Let's see. What did I do with it? I bet it's on here. I bet my photo's on here. Let's see.
no, it shouldn't be.
I'm trying to find the share link and it's not coming up because I put it on.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, well, let me see here. Hold on.
So anyway, StreamYard put a, like a commercial on there.
I know
We,
it all
we haven't
did.
started to pay yet, but they're offering 10% discount. And we like StreamYard. It's easy to use. When we go for my email, it says back to StreamYard. We do it and it saved all our stuff. We don't have to reset it up each time. If you pay, I guess you can do more. Hi, sweet Melissa. How are you? Coastal girl.
Oh,
Night
so-
owls.
Yeah, it's Melissa.
Yeah,
She's-
we're night owls. I just got off work. So
I'm trying to find the referral thing that they say you can send. Where is it at?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something for somebody and I'm here looking for it. And I thought I made a photo of it. And of course, it's not here.
Hi, Melissa. How are you?
How you doing, Melissa? Melissa does a lot of testing and she does a lot. She wins a lot of God, when other channels have like contests, she's a great winner. You win all the time. And she used to live here in the Central Coast where we live. God, I can't believe this. I was going to send something to Diane, but
She
it's
said
not.
she's recovering from a cold.
Uh-huh.
And how are you guys? How's the San Luis Obispo life?
Go ahead. I'm trying to find something. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Melissa.
we're a little bit south of San Luis. We're in Santa Maria.
She is from over here. She knows.
Okay.
It's right now. It's 9:59 and it is a little cold. It was hot yesterday, but Cindy thought that was having an earthquake and it was a rocket going up from the Vandenberg Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can't believe that. Well, it must be on my photos and it's not showing up on my,
I don't know.
anyways. Yeah. Let's see.
She considers herself lucky.
Yeah. Greg needs to entertain us while Cindy checks her phone. Yes, I was trying to. Yes, I agree. I was.
We were talking a little bit earlier about I might venture into doing a channel. I like to do a little bit of gambling and maybe do a little bit of guy perspective on things.
Greg didn't know that he had a channel.
I didn't know I had a channel. I
So-
guess I had set it up so that I could
Do it for
interact with
personal
hers.
things, right? I think that's what it
But-
was. And it was said Greg Moore with a number, and then Greg didn't know that it was
Me.
right. So he's thinking about getting his own channel, and that's what we were talking about. And we were talking about cars because we just got our steering wheel fixed, and we were reading some questions here. If your car could talk, what would it say about your driving habits? We were asking people. That was asking Greg. We're giving us some questions.
Yeah, my car would say drive too fast.
And I drive too slow.
Cindy drives too slow.
So yeah, so it's been kind of cold out here. But it was really warm for a while. But you know, Central Coast has got the breeze, and then it gets hot. But you always got to wear a jacket at night. So
Yeah,
what do
we
you?
had a few days of really nice
We
weather.
did
So we're planning on doing a few things when the weather gets stays warm.
right. And see, this is the, what did she say?
We all have accounts,
Go
but
ahead, read it.
not necessarily channels.
Right.
Starting your own channel would be fun. Yeah, you know what? I think it would be. I'm not as talkative as Cindy is. Like when she wants me to fill in, when she's looking something up.
Yeah, I was trying to find something, but it didn't. Whatever I found went to my iPad photo.
She's
didn't
more
go to mine.
spontaneous when
Oh.
she, you hit a subject, she can keep going on it. Especially with her makeup.
Yeah, I like makeup. So how's your channel doing, Melissa? What's going on with your channel? What's been happening your way? Go see if it's on your phone, the photo, the one that I took for the StreamYard.
Our phones are linked, so.
Let's say it's 10 p.m. That's why you're practicing now.
Could be.
Yes. Well, he worked today.
Yeah,
Greg
I
works at a
didn't get
casino.
off till 7. By the time I got home, it was like 8:15.
Right.
So
See, so he just got home. Let's see. Are you guys going to show any more local stuff? Love when you share that. Yes. So
at the end of the month, they have the fair.
we have the Santa Maria Fair. We're going to do the little strawberry fair. We're going to go to the Knott's Berry Farm Boysenberry. Then I'm sure we're going to go to the Paso Robles Fair. And then we're going to try to do some live and then also do a video for the people that don't see the live. And I like summertime. No, that's not it. So I like summertime. And I'm not a real, like, I love it when it's hot. But when it gets cold, I'm not, I'm not, I love Christmas. I love the environment of the holidays. I'm just not bundling up. I'm not the person to, but I like hot weathers.
But even in our area, like not San Luis, but Paso Robles.
Yeah, that's not here either.
It could be 100 degrees at noon.
Uh-huh.
But then it gets really cold when it hits about 10 o'clock. Once the sun goes down, it gets really cold. It goes down into the 30s.
It does get, well, you remember those days, right? That it just gets cold out here. Let's see. I'm trying to read. I'm sorry, Melissa, I wasn't reading.
The cold hurts. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. And especially when you're in Paso and the fair, and it's great during the summertime and the sun's bathing at you. But then when it gets cold at night.
Yeah.
Why is that little link right there?
I've tried to get rid of it. No, it was a commercial.
Okay. I know, but she put something underneath it. We got Flora in the house. Hi. Yes, you always have a sweater or layers. Exactly. You have to have it out here. And
hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy. Andy Mon TV 3. Hello. Go ahead and click it. Some of these people have channels.
What's that?
Click their channels. Go ahead and click it. Let's see. Why is it not doing it?
Stand show.
Okay. Last time sorry guys. Andy Mon TV 3 has a channel. Melissa Coast. Well, let's see. Maybe get my glasses on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let Greg try to click on a couple of you guys so you guys can see yourself. Your channel. Andy Mon TV 3. Andy does Pokemon. Isn't it Pokemon cards? Andy, you always show your Pokemon cards. Sweet Melissa's does a lot of contest testing. And then if Diane's still here, Chit Chat and Under does a lot of Temu crafts and journaling and things like that. Andy goes, how are you guys doing? Doing good. Doing good tonight. We were doing, Greg, this is my husband, Greg. Greg's thinking of having
maybe starting my own channel.
Starting his own channel. He didn't realize he had his name on the YouTube channel, but didn't have
no content,
no videos or anything like that. So Greg is thinking about having his own channel.
Yeah, I didn't even know. There's the list.
Okay, yeah, okay. Greg's learning how to do the StreamYard until we pay for it. And then Sweet Melissa Coastal 707's also got a channel. And we got 3 on the house. So
and Andy says yes, he does Pokemon.
That's right, Pokemon. Yeah, I know you do. I remember where we work in the mall, they have some kind of card place there, right? They do like Pokemon things.
They have, yeah.
Yeah. Andy Monty said yes. And then what else? I guess we're going to have to start paying for this thing. Or something in front of, the source said that, Andy, that the StreamYard's doing this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Andy back up.
All right. Let's see.
There he goes. There's
Sorry, Andy. Sweet Melissa Coastal Girl 707 says, when you guys go out, it would be fun to do his and hers favorites on each of your channels. Yes. So at the Mid-State Fair, you could do. Go ahead and show it so I can read it.
It won't show it.
Oh, it won't show it. Okay. At the Mid-State Fair, you can do activities.
We're seriously learning.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Melissa. Let's see. She says, when you guys go out, it would be fun to do his and hers favorites on each of your channels. So at the Mid-State Fair, you can do your own top favorite food vendors and activities to do there. Yeah, that would be fun. And a lot of times
because we do have like different things.
Right. And we like to sit out. You know how they have the concerts? We sit outside. I'll have a glass of wine while they're playing, and I can hear them playing.
They
while
have big time bands
Well, they
there,
do. They do.
but we don't pay to go in. We
No,
get
it's
a
too
beer and
expensive.
sit outside and
Yeah, and relax and enjoy
Yeah.
it. Andy, how's the Pokemon cards doing? How's it coming along? Sweet Melissa says, it's all good. I've never used StreamYard. This is probably our 4th time.
yeah. And we're just trying to learn a little bit more about it. I think we're probably going to end up paying for it, but it depends on what YouTube does because everybody says they want it to go vertical. And we're trying to figure out how to get 2 people. And maybe what I have to do is I have to be a guest and put us side by side, even though we're sitting next to each other.
Sitting in the same house.
So that's the only thing I can figure out.
Andy on TV3, you're doing well. Good, you're doing well. Let's see. Thanks for asking, he says. And Melissa.
I'm trying to show that.
I know. It's like it's covering things. Melissa's.
It wants me to put the commercial back up again.
What's the commercial? Do you guys see a commercial?
No, where they offer them $10 off.
$10 off. Oh, well, maybe put it up and then maybe it'll come off.
I did.
Oh, okay. Sima says, also ZZ Top, Steely Dan, and Less Lonely Boys. Are they coming up or they? Well, I know ZZ Top's been there at Paso. Yeah. I don't know who's coming up this year. Gregg at the casino had the Sunshine Band.
Casey and the Sunshine
Casey
Band.
and the Sunshine
Shake
Band.
your
If you
booty.
guys know who that is. If you're from the dark ages like we are.
Yeah,
I'm from
he's
the
not
70s.
skinny like he used to be. He's a pretty big boy.
That's the way. I don't see.
Yeah, people actually hung out there to see him come into
I
the
bet they
hotel.
did. Yeah. See, Sweet Melissa, Coastal Girl says, no, those were concerts from the past. Okay. Yeah, ZZ Top was, I remember him being, the band being here. I saw ZZ Top at the Forum many years ago when they first came out in the 90s. Which shows you how old I am. Let's see. Oh my God, how fun he is. Yeah, because I saw Casey and the Sunshine Band back then.
Long time
ago. I mean, I used to go to concerts back in the day. I mean,
Back
I
when
saw
he was
Van
a big man.
Halen, Sammy Hagar, and all those guys, and AC/DC, but that's way back,
I saw most of them at the LA Music Festival.
Yes, he did. Gregg
It was a
did.
3-day at Anaheim Stadium.
Right. Well, they were saying, we ran into some friends, and they were saying that in, was it Santa Barbara? No, somewhere by Palm Springs, the Conchella. If you guys know what that is, it's like a Woodstock, not Woodstock, but like
It's
with a
that type
different
of thing where
band.
they're going to do festivals
Right.
in the desert.
Her daughter was at the Conchella concert, but the mom didn't know half of the singers, the bands. I mean, she didn't know half of them, but they were going on this way.
Yes, I work at Chumash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Gregg does. Yeah. And he does parks cars. He's a ballet driver. Yeah. He's been doing that for how long?
9 years now. I'm
9 years.
in
Can
year
you believe
9.
it?
Yep. Big change.
Yeah.
But, I like it a lot.
He does
I
like
really
it.
do.
He does like
You're
it.
your own boss pretty much. You can make as much money as you want. It's harder you work, the more money you make.
Yeah.
I make more money than my supervisors. So they keep offering me the supervisor job, but I can make more money driving.
Let's see.
Yeah, Conchella, yes. She's saying yes.
Yes, yeah, Conchella, yeah. Her daughter's there. I guess it ends today or the next day, but her daughter is there
But
right
they'll
now.
probably have the next one coming up because summer's coming.
Right. Oh, I'm sure.
If they
Yeah.
have a venue that they built to have these things, they're going to use it.
Yeah. So Gregg's thinking having his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
going to do a little bit of gambling because I like gambling. So we
Mm-hmm.
just have to limit. I'm not going to be betting $5.
I'm like, not a whole
spin,
lot.
But
You went. Sweet Melissa says you went on your birthday for your 8th. My daughter did too for her 18th birthday. The Chumash, yeah. And did you know that? When did they stop doing that? 18. You you have to be 21.
yeah, you have to be 21 now. But our daughter was actually in
Yes.
the casino when the day that they
They
changed it.
changed it.
And they came by and checked everybody's IDs and booted all the ones that weren't
Can you believe
21
that?
out
And then she had to wait, what, 18 months or 16 months
before she turned
to
21.
21. Yeah. And they didn't even serve drinks then. But now they do. But yeah, at the time, I remember, I'm sure, Melissa, you remember they served coffee and water and stuff like
And
that.
that pretty
And
much
Coke,
was it.
but
yeah.
that was it. That's all they had. So now, but
But
it's
now
nice.
they've got a bar around every corner.
Oh,
We just
yeah.
saw a new one pop up yesterday when we were there.
And remember they used to have the coffee ladies that would serve the coffees. Now it's just like you go get a little small
They carry
area.
them around on trays now. But what people were saying, complaining about is by the time they go around the casino with the coffee, it's already cold.
Right.
Where they used to just pump it right there in front of you.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see. How's
See,
that go?
it's a
Oh,
commercial.
that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
And I
Okay.
can't get it to go away. So
Right.
every time we press that, you get a commercial.
Right. Okay, well, I'll let Greg fix that. We got 4 here. Let's see, we got welcome. I'm Cindy.
I'm Greg.
This is Cindy's Lifestyle and More. If you're new to my channel, I do beauty, skincare, and then I also do live stream. This is our 4th one. This is my husband, Greg. And then we do vlogging.
We're going to go do some
Yeah, we
vlogging
also do
coming
that.
up later on in the month.
Yeah. So we welcome you. Hit the like button. And if you like this live stream, subscribe.
Yeah,
Trisha's
nobody likes cold coffee. You're right.
no cold coffee.
And they're screaming bloody murder, you know. They're losing a lot of money. You can at
Yes,
least give them a
yeah.
hot coffee.
Yeah. But they used to have, remember they used to have the waitress and they would serve hot coffee. Well, they don't have that anymore. They left.
Welcome, Trisha's house.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing, Trisha? How are things? Welcome. Greg and I, we were talking about
Car
car problems. And then we were talking about April. What's the thing for April? And then Greg just got home from the casino. And then we just been chit-chatting with everybody and having fun.
Yeah, we were talking about problems we were having with our car.
We just had to get a power steering.
We need to get the power
pump.
steering figured out. They're going to put a new rack and pinion steering.
That's what it is.
We
That's
got to
what it is.
replace, but they're going to cover the cost of the part.
Right.
But I have to pay for the labor to put it in for the second time.
Right.
So hopefully that takes care of our problem.
Let's see. Trisha says house is doing great. Oh, good. So you're doing good.
Trisha's from Tennessee. And we're all in California, right?
Let's see. What did you? Sweet Melissa, Trisha, you're from Tennessee. We're from California. Okay.
Yeah. What time is it there, Trisha, where you're at?
You know, I thought, Trisha, you're like in Bakersfield.
She's saying it's late here.
I'm sure, but I don't know why I thought of Bakersfield. I kept having Bakersfield in my mind. And Bakersfield's in California. That shows you where my mind's at. Why would I even think of Tennessee? I didn't think of Tennessee. I thought of Bakersfield. You all getting ready for Easter?
Well, Trisha is a night owl, so yeah.
You're a night owl too.
We
Well,
have
you know
to
I
be.
can't sleep at night. The doctor's got me on magnesium. Just so I would sleep. I don't sleep well.
Actually, I don't sleep that long either. I usually don't go to bed till like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, the same way. I don't know why they've got their little link there now.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. They want me to.
They want to advertise their StreamYard wants to advertise. Trisha House says I'm in Dolly Parton country. So you're where Dolly Parton has her
Dollywood.
amusement park, Dollywood. Yeah, that's becoming really popular now.
She's a night owl.
She's a night owl too.
We are too, not intentionally, but it's just later and later we do things like this.
Right.
So
Yeah. Let's see.
yeah, we've gotten to be pretty late birds ourselves.
Well, he goes to sleep, but he falls asleep really quickly. I stay up for a while and I got to go to sleep, but then we got the 2 dogs that always says, Mom, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Trisha
well,
has
once
this-
I get to sleep, I'm done.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if some disaster happens in the house, I'll be the last one out.
What's new in Dolly World? Is it, they're getting some new rides, I heard. I listened to a couple of people that go to Dollywood, and they're saying that they're coming out with some new rides out there.
Or they're working on some
working
big,
on
big
it.
rides, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet Melissa says, Coastal Girl says, I heard that on Miss Congeniality, I always think of her when I hear of Tennessee. Oh, that, that's that movie. Yeah. That's a really good movie. That when she walking, she thinks she looks really cool, then she trips on herself. That's a cute movie. And also, too, you also have Pigeon Forge out that way too. You got Pigeon Forge. You have Anakista. I follow a few channels up there
To live back there, yeah.
that they do vlogging. I always like to watch the vlogging.
There's Melissa.
Uh,
It's easier to read when I put it
I've
on the
never been to
screen.
Dollywood. It's a big park. You know, it looks like it's a big park. I watch it on TV a lot. As a matter of fact, a few people that I know just went down there for spring break, but it's really becoming popular.
It looks like they have a lot of land because they're planning on building a lot more.
Yeah.
So where you think it's probably
Well, you know what I like about Dolly Parton, I keep saying Dollywood.
Mhm.
She shows up to her events because they were showing it on their videos.
on her parades,
On the country,
and
on her
stuff like
parades.
that.
Yeah,
She
I'm
shows
pretty
up, like,
impressed. Yeah.
opening days and things like that.
Right. I was amazed with that she's really nice. Unfortunately, she just lost her husband, poor little thing. But you know, she does show up.
Oh,
We
wow.
got 4 in the house. Let Greg click on that. Trisha House says, I used to be Silver Dollar City. It used to be Silver Dollar City when you were a kid. Then it became Dollywood. Okay. That's why sometimes they say that in different TV, other content creators talk about. I haven't been to Dollywood in a few years, but yes, Anakista and Gatlinburg.
There
Yes,
you go.
that's
Yeah,
it.
we've heard of Gatlinburg too.
Yes.
They
Trish,
just had some hot rod.
they just had, you just guys had a hot rod thing. And was that in Pigeon Forge or Searville?
I don't
You
know.
guys had something in that area.
Yeah, some in
Yeah.
where they have all the old cars
Right.
that come and drive up and down the street.
Yes. That's true. And she also has Splash Country. Is that what it is? Oh yeah, like a water park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 parks. Yeah.
Melissa says 2 parks. Okay. We're getting to know
Yes,
Tennessee.
hot rods. There you go.
Hot rods, yes.
That's what we
I
were.
was just watching it
We were
today.
watching them. They were first day of hot rods, last day of hot rods.
Right. Yeah, I'd love to go see Dollywood. I like to go see it all, like, you know, Gatlinburg and, you know, the whole thing, because that would be like a whole week worth of, what do you call it? Like a vacation for us. We would love to do that. That would be fun. Because they do the hot rods twice a year. Yeah, I watch a couple of YouTube, Yankee in the South. They're like big channels. They have like 100,000 subscribers. Sweet Melissa says she has 2 parks. Yeah, Trisha.
Mm-hmm.
Trisha House says, oh, traffic. Oh, the traffic's really bad. I bet it's really
Oh, the
packed.
rod run. That's what it's called. Yeah.
The rod run?
Yeah, that's what it was called. I couldn't think of what they call it. Yeah.
Right. I like to watch all those. I love it.
We have, it's not called Rod Run.
Well, I don't.
No,
I have
we
no
have
idea.
when we have the old cars.
Oh,
at,
we have the classic, the night. We got something else. We got the classic 50s.
classic car.
Classic. Let me see if I can find it.
It's not a festival.
No, it's not a festival. It is. Here I go again, Melissa. I'm going to be trying to find it. Let me get my glasses on here. I'll find out the name of the.
Yeah, we have something similar, but it's not as big as that. It's a car show. Actually,
It is a
what
car
it is.
show.
And
But there's a
then-
name to it.
And then Friday night, they cruise up and down the main street.
That
everybody-
would be a good live.
Everybody, gets their chairs out and watches them go. But it's
Santa
kind of
Maria-
like the Rod
Let me
Run,
see Santa Maria Car Show.
just not as big.
And then they have one in Pismo Beach.
Yeah, they usually used to have it on Father's Day, which was good. It's just the parking is horrible and in Pismo Beach anyway. And then you have the classic car show there.
I think it's a classic car, but there's a name to it.
I'm sure there is.
West Coast Customs, I think it is. I think it's called West Coast Customs.
I think that's who sponsors it.
Yeah.
I think is what it is.
And then it has Cruisin' Nationals and yeah. It happens next month. You want your I think my dog wants
A
some
lot of
water.
car shows, yeah. Near the Oregon border, Melissa says. Oh, your hubby has a hot rod. There you go.
Here you are. I think my dog wants water. I'll be right back. Come on.
Yeah, Pismo Beach in the summer is nuts. Especially when the weather's really good. You can't get a parking place anywhere. Go to the Smoky Mountains. We see a lot of people that, they talk about the Smoky Mountains.
There's water over there, baby girl.
And do they call it Smoky Mountains because of the fog? It's like a mist over all the trees and everything. Yeah, it is pretty. We've seen a lot of it on other people's channels where they show the Smoky Mountains.
Or is it just called Smoky Mountains because it's the Smokies?
Yeah, I was just asking. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Alex's Barbecue. Oh, yeah. And then in Pismo, and then in San Luis. What's that other barbecue place that they have?
Oh God. Moats. Yeah. Greg and I have not been to Pismo for a while.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
It's been a while. Let's see. Barbecue. When we were
We like Moe's Barbecue too.
Moe's Barbecue.
Moe's
that's what it is.
Barbecue
Moats.
is in Pismo as well.
Moats is Arizona.
Yeah, we like Moe's. Splash Yum. The Indians named it that because of the smoky look. Okay.
What was that?
It's called Splash Yum.
Oh,
The smoky look on top of the mountains. You just gave another commercial.
I know. I didn't mean to. Let's see.
Don't worry about it. It'll go away. Yeah, but the San Luis Obispo, hopefully it still have. We used to go there on Thursday nights. They had where they would close the street off.
Mhm.
What was that called? And all of the restaurants would be cooking out on the street. And it was fantastic. But we haven't been down there a long time. Sweet Melissa garlic bread, you betcha.
Right. Let's see. I'm putting my hand in front of the screen. I'll let you do it.
What's up?
I keep putting my hand in front of the screen because it's on the other side.
You know, it's just that one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the market. Yeah, on Thursdays. Farmers market. Is that what they call it?
Farmers market in San Luis Obispo.
Yeah.
Farmers
Market on Thursdays.
Yeah.
And all the restaurants cook out in the street. People play music.
Yes.
There's all kinds of entertainment out there.
It's really nice though.
Yeah.
And then they got the bubblegum alley that everybody puts their bubblegum on. Everybody goes the famous bubblegum alley, called bubblegum. And I'm sure you probably
San
remember,
Luis,
Melissa.
you got to stop in.
Yes. And everybody loves to eat the oh God, what's the name of the restaurant? Isn't this ridiculous? Because we don't go, we haven't been up there because we used to go that way back and forth to sales meetings. What's the name of the restaurant that everybody goes to?
I can't even remember. The burger place, you know, with the tri-tip. Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it is. So
don't worry. It's okay.
it was right on the main street.
We'll figure it out. But now that it's summertime, it'll be more warmer.
Tricia says she'd love to see Kelly.
Yeah. Kelly's nice. It is.
We like it. The weather where we live, the weather doesn't change that much. But it's never real hot. But
right.
It's never real cold.
Where we live.
You
know, like Palm Springs gets warm and
right. We don't usually get over 80s.
Yeah. We're neutral here. People usually call it God's country here in the Central Coast.
McClintock's is
McClintock's. Thank you. That's the name of the restaurant. Get our age is like, what's the name of the?
Yeah, McClintock's. There's one in Pismo Beach, and then there's one in San Luis Obispo.
Yes.
And the one in San Luis Obispo, they don't have very many tables in that place.
No, but that's why they do it on the street.
That's why they do it on the street on those nights. And then it's right at the end is the Mission. At the end of the street is the Mission.
McClintock.
Woodstock Pizza, yes.
Woodstock, yes, that's true.
Yeah, you can't find that everywhere. Yeah, Tricia, you'd like California. It's probably a lot warm. You'd like it in the wintertime for sure.
Yeah.
Because like I said, where we live, it doesn't get that cold. So I think you'd like California.
Thirsty. I'm like dehydrated. It's like hot. I got really cold here. Then it's like I'm dehydrated right now. I'm drinking water. It's like I can't get enough water.
It's really nice. We got 6 people
like dehydrated
in the house. We've just been talking about Melissa and ourselves, our Central Coast California people, and we have talking about a lot of the restaurants that we used to go to.
Is Chit Chat Down Under still here? I'm trying to read everybody and get everybody. And Andy, I always try to read who's still here because sometimes. We're trying to figure out what StreamYard. I think with StreamYard right now we got to click because we're on the free side.
But trying to show people's names, but every time I try to do it, I get a commercial. So I apologize. Probably if you pay for it, you don't have these kind of problems. But we're learning.
Yeah.
And eventually we'll probably pay because, we want it to look a little better every
Right.
time.
I'm getting used to it. Sweet Melissa, what was yours? What was I talking about? Let's see. I was talking about something else. Let's see. If you make it to Los Osos, try Sylvester's for burgers and shakes. I've never in Los Osos. The little bear. Okay, making sure my dog's okay. Yeah. Los Osos is really nice. It's got it's very earthy. Very earthy, Los Osos. And I think the restaurant is still there. We used to service a beauty supply there when we used to go there every 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah. And now, when you go before Los Osos, you go on Los Osos Valley Road. Now they got Target and Costco. They really,
it's really gotten
it's
big.
like huge there. Is there a location? Is there a location at Tascadero as well? Jimmy Burgers. See, Trisha House.
Soup, green cornbread, salmon pads. You get me hungry.
And Melissa says Jimmy Burgers. Oh, Jimmy Bumps. Jimmy Bumps, right. Jimmy Bumps was an Italian restaurant. It was okay. I'm saying burgers, and I'm like, I need to read these. Use these.
Well, what was your favorite food growing up? I think when we were kids, everybody was like pizza. Back in the day, we used to have Shakey's Pizza.
Yes.
I lived in Lompoc for 10 years, Lompoc, California, near Vandenberg Air Force Space Base. It's not Air Force Base anymore. It's Space.
I think, pizza in those days when we were young, it was a big thing when we went to a pizza place.
It was a big deal to go to Shakey's. It was.
Yeah, it was a big thing. Now, our kids are really spoiled now. They can have pizza any time of the day. But back in the day, dad worked, mom stayed home. And going to McDonald's, Shaky Pizza was a big thing, So pizza
it's almost
was
like
probably.
You had to save up to go.
Yeah, it was.
Same thing when we went to
Disneyland.
Yeah. I mean, they used to be coupon books. And you got one big ride and a bunch of medium rides.
Right.
And then the not so good rides.
But I think pizza and hamburgers was popular when I was young. I'm sure Gregg was different, but it was exciting when our parents brought home. Oh, like my dad and my parents, Kentucky Fried Chicken was a big thing. It was huge.
Hey, going to the drive-in movie was a big deal.
Yes, it was. And now you barely find any.
You get the whole family, and they would have, one day where it was a carload for $3 or whatever it was back in the day.
Yeah.
And we would always bring our own food. But we didn't go to the snack bar because it was too expensive.
We used to love it when they would have intermissions. Little hot dogs be walking around with it. Yeah. Everybody be running to the snack bar.
Let's all go to the snack bar.
Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Trisha House says, I only had pizza at school. My dad didn't. Let's see. Went up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have you just go up so I can read it. I don't want to put my finger in front of you guys.
If I do, watch.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me go back. Sweet Melissa says, is that Alaskan Pizza Palace still around? I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Klondike's. Yes, Klondike's is still around. Let's see.
They make the best pizza. They have one called the Roadkill.
They had a whale blubber possum raccoon. You mean you're talking about like name of the pizza? Yes, you're right. They did have crazy toppings. You're right. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I just finally read it. You're right.
They had moose. They had elk.
Yes, you're right.
That's a little too gamey for us. But they have a Roadkill one that it's just pepperonis and sausage.
And they still have the Tuesday all you can eat?
Wednesday
all you. Yeah, they still have that.
But I work Wednesday, so we haven't been able to go.
Trisha House says, yes, drive-in movies. Sweet Melissa says, love the slow drive-in. Yes. And the Madonna hotels across the street from there.
Yes.
Only get popcorn at the snack bar, being food, candy, and drinks. Yes. Klondikes, yes. Then let's see.
Get it done.
That is weird how they put in their little thing in front of our comments. What was your favorite food meal your mom cooked? Trisha says my favorite meal that my mom cooked would be tacos. My mom made really good tacos.
She makes good enchiladas
She
too.
made good enchiladas, but she made really good tacos.
Cindy makes good tacos.
I do. I have to admit.
It's messy,
I'm not
but
that
they're
bad.
good.
I'm not that bad. And she made good chili case.
Yeah, it's a little
good
bit messy,
salsa.
but it's really good. It's worth it.
Melissa says
Beef stroganoff, her mom made.
okay. Beef stroganoff is good too.
White rice, no
White rice.
mushrooms.
It's Trisha's favorite too. Yeah, I mean, our mom's cooked. Like you guys cook. I don't cook. I'll be honest, Trish cooks.
My dad was a meat and potato guy, so my mom always had
Yes.
pot roast, or there was something. We didn't go out and eat, but boy, we ate good at home.
When she was alive, she used to make, when they were kids, his mom would make their favorite dishes for their birthday. They didn't go to McDonald's to go get. She made it. If it was hamburger, unless it was pizza.
Because my dad would never have hamburgers at home, but on your birthday, you could ask. You could have whatever you want, and she'd make it for you. Here's your McDonald's hamburger, but I made it.
We can't. Okay, you can. Oh, you can't cook, Melissa? I bet you can cook a few things. I'm not a great cook either. My daughter cooks better than I do. I can cook, but I have to have like the recipe and,
Good at following recipes.
Yeah. But
not
just
good at creating recipes.
I don't create. I'm not the creator. You're cooking low now, right? Low food.
With my schedule, it's hard for her to cook unless you move. It's hard to cook for one.
Yeah.
I mean, Cindy's home, but
well, like our daughter cooks for her boyfriend because he can only eat certain things, but then they don't eat the leftovers.
Yeah, we get stuck eating the leftovers. Right now, we have spaghetti, we have pizza.
Yes.
We have a little bit of the burrito from going out to dinner last night.
So you're cooking a lot now, Trisha? Okay. And Melissa eats a lot of takeout? Is that what it's saying there? Let's see. And your mom used to make things for your birthday too, huh, Melissa?
Your boyfriend does most of the cooking, huh?
Pretty good. So you're going to be spoiled. That's nice, though, he cooks. It's nice.
Trisha says that they raised tobacco.
All right. Dad worked on a job, too. Well, that's kind of cool. You need recipes, too, huh, Melissa? Yeah, I'm the same way.
Trisha, did you just have tobacco, or did you guys have animals? Did you have, like, chickens and, what you think of at a farm? I know I'm getting.
I'll let Greg flip it up because let's see. Greg and Cindy, Trish, in our way to clean out your fridge. You should see it. It's like really.
We got plenty of leftovers. We got to clean out our fridge for sure.
I always say, don't buy too much so I can clean the refrigerator. At least get it cleaned out. I'm always redoing the pantry.
The problem we have is we don't coordinate the shopping.
Right.
We go to the store and we find out our daughter went to the store the same day. So now we have two big bunches of bananas, and you know how quick bananas go bad.
It's so funny. We're like, we don't eat any more eggs, no more lunch meat. It's like.
I don't feel like eating 6 bananas just because they're gonna go bad. So Tricia said, yeah, they had horses, chickens,
and pigs. How cool is that? That is so cool. One thing about StreamYard, we all learn about things about each other because you don't realize how much in our lives that we have in our lives.
And how much our lives have changed since we got older.
Oh, and cows too?
Tricia was driving a tractor when she was 11 years old.
That's why you're like,
yep.
I can do it.
Wow.
There's a lot of farming out here too. There are a lot of farmers out here. Yeah.
Well, there used to be a lot of farmers out here.
Well, it's more
Now
winery now.
Now most of it is wine.
Yes.
You'd be shocked if you saw what our area looked like 10 years ago and what it looks like
Oh,
now.
yeah, it's changed.
It's
Yeah.
wineries all the way from where we lived all the way to
Yes.
Santa Barbara.
Yes.
Winery on both sides of the
Yeah.
freeway.
You worked a lot.
Well, when
Yeah.
you grow up on a farm, they say you wake up early in the morning and you don't go to bed till late at night.
Right.
That's a hard life. Well, maybe we can make some smoothies. Only nobody likes milk at our house.
I'm not a milk person.
She just doesn't like milk. Every once in a while, when we go out, I'll get a milkshake. Because
Well, yeah, but that's ice cream. But I'm not a.
we don't go buy a gallon of milk because I don't eat cereal in the morning. We usually eat breakfast.
I don't even drink a glass of milk. And when
No.
when I did, it had to have ice cubes in it. It has to be really cold, which is kind of weird, right? I gotta have cold. So, and including in my cereals, it's got to be an ice cold cereal.
So Melissa's saying you can freeze the bananas for smoothies.
Oh, okay.
Megan makes smoothies.
Our daughter does smoothies. Well, I used to do NutriBullet, and I loved it, but it was more of a juicing.
I think we talked about getting the NutriBullet again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we used to love making.
I liked it. I
juice.
felt really good in the morning. I mean, I did.
I mean, I like the NutriBullet because it leaves everything in there.
Right.
You know, some of the juicers, you know, it spits out all the
From the back end.
Yeah, we don't like that.
I don't like that. I want everything to go,
And
pour
be
it,
done.
and go. less work for me. My sister likes it when it comes out in the back way. I'm just like, no, let's just all go. Because I guess they put the peel and everything, right? I don't know how they do it, but yeah. Greg can probably read better than me. See, Melissa, I don't.
Oh,
think
you
the
put
milk-
some syrup.
I don't like the milk in my smoothie. Frozen fruit, berries, yeah, and a little
creates its
agave
own
syrup.
juice, yeah.
That's good. That's good, Melissa. Trish House says my legs would stretch wide trying to hang on.
Yeah, we make some
Spinach,
healthy stuff
yes.
too. We used to add spinach and carrots and
Yes.
things when we were juicing a little bit, but we like it when it grinds
Yeah.
it all up.
Berries, I like all that. It tastes really good. We got 4 here. I'm Cindy, and this is my husband, Greg. And
Welcome.
yeah, Cindy Lifestyle and More. We do vlogging, streaming. If you're new to my channel, Greg may be getting his own channel.
Yeah, I'm thinking about starting a channel myself. I didn't know
Yeah.
I had a channel. If you
So
haven't
now he
heard the
knows he
horror
does.
story earlier,
We're all talking about different things right
maybe
now.
you should start your own channel. And I'm like, we looked it up. I already had a channel, and I already had 3 subscribers.
Didn't
And
know it.
No videos, but I have 3 subscribers. So I like doing gambling, and I'm gonna maybe do a little bit about that. Not
Yes.
high limit gambling like you see these guys do.
Oh,
Low limit, and just have fun. So we're planning. We don't know when yet, but when it warms up in Vegas, when it gets like 100 degrees, Cindy's gonna want to go. And we'll go there. And later on this month, we're going to go to Knott's Berry Farm to do the Boysenberry Festival.
yes.
We
yes.
did it last year, and really good food, and we had a great time. So we're going to get our yearly passes again and do the seasonal things at Knott's.
Trying to read here. Bottom. We have, I just want to make sure we got Trisha, we have Trisha House here. We got, I'm going to read it here
Sweet
so I
Melissa.
I won't do it over there. We got Sweet Melissa Costo,
Trisha's house.
Costo Girl, Making sure I don't miss anybody. We
Yeah.
got 6 here. Welcome. I see 6 here. I think you got everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Andy a little bit
Yeah,
earlier.
Andy, maybe Andy had to leave. Got 7.
Well,
So anyways,
it's late for some.
yeah, we know we're starting late. I mean, it's like
We wanted to
10:48 California time.
Yeah, we wanted to start off a little bit earlier than we've been doing them, but I didn't get home from work till 8
Right,
o'clock. So
right. Sweet Melissa, does that sound? Let's see. Trisha House says, "Have you all been to New York City or Washington D.C.? Not as of yet."
I
There's
have.
just but Greg has.
I lived in New York for 6 years. I went to junior high and high school.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of not major league ball, but minor league ball in New York and in Florida. So yeah, I lived there. I lived in a small town, Rome, New York. My dad was in the Air Force, and there's the airport was an Air Force base, Griffiths Air Force Base.
Have you been
Hey,
to
Rod Footage.
Raw Footage? How are you doing? Welcome.
We were just talking about all kinds of food.
We're just talking about smoothies.
We were
Guess what
talking
we-
about the bananas are going bad, and Melissa said, "Hey, freeze them."
This is my husband, Greg. So Raw Footage is here. He's also has a channel. We have, okay, let me get my glasses on.
Grace
Yeah,
travels and visa required.
Grace, okay, keep going. I'm going to read from here because
Welcome, welcome. Hope you're all hungry. We've been talking about food for a while.
Yes, we have.
You're talking about the old drive-in movies, and like I was telling them, my mom would make whatever you wanted for your birthday, because my dad, you don't make hamburgers. You have to have steak and potatoes. But on your birthday, you could have hamburgers. But you can't get McDonald's hamburgers. My mom would make it and say, "Here's your McDonald's hamburger."
Right. Let's go ahead and put his name up so we can. I'm going to read from here. You guys, I'm going to read on my phone. Eventually I'm going to have to get a tablet so I don't put my hand going across.
There's Grace Travels and
Go ahead
visa
and
requirements.
Go ahead. Okay.
Saying hello, and we say hello back.
Hello back.
Then we have Rod Footage. Freezes them make the smoothies sweet and smooth.
Yes, he knows. Is he one? Who said it? Who said that? Who just said that?
Raw Footage.
Yes, he does all kinds of food. Does all the juicing. Say a little bit about your channel. Tell Greg a little bit about yourself. I'm trying to get it here. It's like for some reason my phone doesn't connect it the same way.
I don't know.
Tell little Greg about your channel, Raw Footage. Because you know about all the smoothies and all that stuff, or what to make. That's what we're talking about right now.
Marnella joined us. Welcome. Yes, Marnella, you're always welcome to join. Marinella's been working on her English, and she's doing really well. And she's been on every one of our lives, and we appreciate her coming on again. Thank you.
That's why. I think I got it here. I'm going to show Greg your channel right here.
Oh, you can freeze the berries too, she said.
See, he does all that, Raw Footage. Raw Footage does all the smoothies.
Oh, she would know
that's
exactly.
What I'm trying to, that's what I was trying. See, he does healthy recipe. Right. It's a chemo channel for a dash humor and a big pinch of fun. Yes, he does all that. If you want to talk about doing smoothies,
she's your girl.
That would be your channel. Let's see.
Sure. Sorry about us keeping the press. We're learning how to do StreamYard. So when you see us picking at stuff, we're trying not to show other people.
Trisha House says, you should see my freezer. I freeze so much.
Hey, at least you're not wasting.
Yeah, like we are.
We waste way too much.
Gracie Travels and Visa. How are you doing? She does all about traveling, I think, and all about things around the country and all different places and planes. And what is raw footage says that hi Marinella, you recovering from a cold? How are you doing, honey? Nice seeing you here. Oh, thank you, raw footage. We're all doing amazing. Everyone's doing amazing here. Everyone's doing good here. Absolutely.
Trisha says, waste not, want not. And we agree with that, even though we don't follow that very often. I would imagine growing up on a farm, everything went to use.
Raw footage, do you also raise your own plants and things like that, or do you usually buy it from like a healthy food store? Like some, what do you call them? Like Trader Joe's,
Yeah,
or
the health food stores,
health food
yeah.
stores, yeah.
We have Trader Joe's. They pretty much everything's organic, and all their coffee and everything's organic.
Gracie says travel and visa requirements. She's also well in cries. Trish says my parents try to put their stuff. See, raw footage is right there. Yes, you have a garden too. Okay, so you actually raise your own vegetables and things like that, right? Because we were talking about all these different things about smoothies, bananas. We're talking about all about different things for our health.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want to know a lot about smoothing too, he definitely, this channel here does quite well on it, because I usually watch it. I'll let Greg do it, because let's see.
Raw footage says that she buys things at the store, stick to organic.
Stick to organic.
Mm-hmm. TJ's, I love getting junk food.
What did you say, raw footage? What? I'm what? I'm a chick. Okay. What was that about?
I don't know. Did I say something? I apologize. I didn't mean to.
Raw footage says, I buy things in the store, try to stick to organic. I'm a chick. Okay, raw footage.
This is my
Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Let's see. Cindy, try to make your own.
Sweet Melissa said she's about ready to turn it into a pumpkin. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
you were a lot of fun.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you for participating.
Raw footage says, I'm faceless channel, so it's hard to tell if I'm a what? Oh, a male or a female. Well, let me see. Cindy's going to look right now. Let me get my glasses on here.
Well, anyway, we've been talking a lot about food.
see you here, but I can't tell. You know, I can't tell. Well, I see a little boy. Oh no, that's the wrong one. RAWFO.
R-A-W.
Guess what, Rafu? There's a little boy here.
R-A-W.
Okay, I had the wrong.
That's a different channel. Yeah.
Cindy had a different channel. There was like a little boy toy. That's Cindy for you. Okay.
Now we got it. Lots of fruits and vegetables, flowers, strawberries. Good food.
Okay, so if you want to know about healthy things, check this channel out.
Yeah,
Is that
we
okay?
had put it in wrong. So
We're now, Mr. Gregg and Miss Cindy, how do you do? I'm doing good. Just trying to get the channels right here. So, I was like, there was this little boy.
sometimes we're funny when we don't we intend to be funny.
I'm like, I don't know if it's because they've been saying you can't, because you know sometimes the kids come on, you want to be nice, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be mean, and then see that this is the real me. I'm very, yeah, I'm like honest. If I make a mistake, oh well. Let's see. I'm going to pick up my daughter from school, but my computer's still online with your living. Okay, live.
Okay.
Okay, so keep it on while you drive.
Be careful.
Oh, good night, Melissa. I was trying to find everything here. I was trying to my phone. Yeah, we were talking about bananas, huh, Trish? We were talking about all different things.
Talking about Trisha grew up on a farm.
In a farm. Cows, chickens, harvest their own food, tobacco.
And nowadays everything's a DoorDash away.
Isn't that the truth? Isn't that true? We got, oh, and if you guys like it, hit like, please. I hope you do. Hit like, and if you
share.
like, share, subscribe. And I'm Cindy. This is my
I'm
husband, Greg. And I do I got my channels called Cindy Lifestyle and More because I do makeup, skincare. I do vlogging, starting to do live stream.
We're going to start doing some traveling.
And some traveling.
The weather warms up, more traveling we'll do.
I like things hot. I like warm weather.
Over 100 degrees, she loves it.
Yeah. I can actually stand like over 100. Yeah. I've been to Palm Springs when it was 110 and I was fine. I'm about to hit the milestone. Only 6 more. You're almost at 500.
Good for you.
Oh my God, that's great. So okay. So you're at, well, I'm already subscribed to you, but Greg can subscribe to you because Greg has his own.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my channel. I've had it for one day.
Subscribe. You know what? You all should subscribe to each other so you can all build your subscribing up.
Absolutely.
Let's everybody get over there and go click, and then click. Then you can click them back too.
Yep.
Does that sound good? What do you guys think? Get him and get you. That is awesome.
Marinella's good about
yeah,
subscribing as well. Every time we go live, she's right there.
Okay, so let's do this. So everybody, if you can, right now, raw footage, it says right here, you're 494. So let's go to at raw footage because you put it right here. I'm gonna go like this.
Okay.
If that can go there.
I can show it there.
Show it there. If anybody wants to go on her channel, go to her. But go back and go click on theirs. Would that be cool?
And make sure you put the underscore
Yeah, the
there in
underscore.
between, because that's what we didn't do, and it came up like a little boy.
If we can do that. Oh, what's your channel, Greg? This is. I'll do it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave raw footage up, and then I'm gonna put Trisha's house so you can all see each other. Let's see. Here, Greg, find yours. We'll put you. Greg's gonna find his. So everybody go here to raw footage. Oh, you love my channel? That's so cute. Oh, thank you. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. See,
No.
it doesn't come up because you have to click on it.
No, I gotta get rid of.
Greg's got to do it.
I gotta get rid of actor.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that up, and then I'm gonna put back Trisha. We'll put Trisha, and then I'll put Sweet Melissa. And Melissa, the girls are really nice. So
Trying to get the search there.
okay, Greg's looking, and then I'll get yours back up, Trisha. Trisha, I'm going to need you to put your like at Trisha's house, the way you do it. I'm here looking over here, and then Melissa had hers on there, so I'll put Melissa's up there again. If you can do that, Trisha. That is so exciting. Almost 500.
No, it didn't come up.
No, because you have to put some videos. So I'll put Greg's thing up there. Let's see. Let's do. Oh,
wait. No, that's not it.
I'm looking. No, that's not it either. Okay, so let's go to. I don't think they're going to find it, Greg. Go to my channel and go to your. Here it is, right? Oh. All right. Do that for me, and then I'll see if I can. I'm going to try to find Greg's thing.
Okay, so I'm going to put Sweet Melissa up next. I'm coughing all of a sudden. So that's Sweet Melissa's. Then I'll put Trisha up next.
For some reason, Greg, yours missing.
I had to figure it out. I found it yesterday.
Yeah, Greg's got to figure his thing out.
I don't have any videos yet, so. Okay, I'm going to put Trisha's up next. There's Trisha's house.
But we'll do it this way.
Marinella does not have a.
She has a channel, but she really
She likes.
watch. I mean, she does have a channel though.
Yes,
Well, we can put hers up, but she,
I just did.
yeah.
And then I'm going to put Grace Travels up next. There's Grace Travels and visa requirements. We're still trying to find my channel name.
Sorry, guys.
I changed the description the other day.
Yeah, but it takes a while for it to.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about that right now.
I'll figure it out later.
We'll find out for the next live what my channel is. So I'm sorry. Thank you for asking.
Oh, there it is.
Did you find it?
Yes. This is.
Hi, Lady Yaya. Welcome.
I don't know if you can see this raw footage, but that's what Greg's gonna. Well, that's what it is right now. It is Gregory Moore is Gregory second word's more, which is like mine, but different. Moore. I have an M-O. And then it says Gregory Moore, actor. Because he used to act. And then 4894. But that's what it is right now. But he doesn't have any videos up, so it's hard to find.
There's only one video on my channel, and it's Cindy doing acting, not me.
So we got to get his going. Let's see. What you saying, Rafa? Do you mind
Lady
if
Gaga.
if I feature your channel on the post this week? You mean Greg's or mine? If mine, yeah, absolutely. We'll have to get you Greg's. Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Lady, it says hi. You both been watching. Saying hi to you both. Oh, been watching. Oh, hi, Lady Yaya. Sorry, I can't read. I'm like, that's why I'm trying to watch it on my camera. Lady, hi, Lady Yaya. How are you? Welcome. Let's see if let's see. Okay. How are you doing? Hope everything is going good. Let's see. We got 5 in the house. And yes, raw footage, you can go ahead and do that. I appreciate that.
And Lady, I watch your videos too.
Let's see.
I know more about makeup than anybody.
Probably. Huh?
You guys should, but-
See.
Cindy
I'm
and I-
gonna let you.
Cindy and I both used to work for a company that sold professional hair care to salons, hair color, shampoos. I know more about shampoo than you need to know.
Let's see. Raw footage says hi, Lady Yaya. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna let you do that because I'm getting in front of the screen.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to put everybody up so everybody knows.
So we were talking about smoothies and things like that.
How we were talking about how we waste fruit, and everybody gave us a great idea that you can freeze bananas, you can freeze
Right.
oranges, you can freeze that. Then when you want to make a smoothie, you just, instead of putting ice in it, it's already frozen.
Which is smart. Yeah.
So,
Because, well, Greg doesn't eat as much vegetables as I do. We got 6 in the house. Hello, everyone. Let's see.
I only eat vegetables when they're on top of my pizza. Not very often.
Yeah, that's true.
I eat a lot of fruit, but I don't eat vegetables.
That's true. And then we still need to find out about Greg's channel. We'll do remember that. Lady S says hi there. Before I'm not good on little things. What is R? You tell me what RF means.
Raw footage.
Oh, raw
or
footage. Okay. See, I'm terrible on that's when I text. I got to write the whole thing. I'm not good in like little like because like BCUZ. I had to learn all that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
when our daughter texts us, everything is like one.
I lose everything. I'm like, what did you
one
say?
letter. I can figure it out, but
It's just me. I'm
Yeah.
like,
it's just us. That's how we
yeah,
do it.
I'm not. Well, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I keep doing that. I keep going this way. Oh my
So
God.
anyway, we went through, we were talking about our car problem.
Greg was. We had to get our new plump. We had to get a new power steering pump or like that.
First, I changed out the rack and pinion because they said it was shot. So I fixed that, and then I guess the pump went out that puts the fluid into the rack and pinion. So
Right.
we replaced that and the belt. And I guess in between that, the new rack and pinion went out.
So you know when you make a left turn, you turn your wheel, and that just slides right back.
Well, it's not sliding
It's not-
back. You have to pull it back.
Right.
So.
So
It's
Greg,
not right.
Greg goes, well, I think it's working. I'm like, if it doesn't slide back, it's not
No,
working.
I did not say that. I said it's
It's not
better.
working.
better isn't fixed.
That's right.
Better
Got to get it
is
fixed.
I can drive it.
If I'm going to be driving it, it's got to
No.
be fixed.
So anyway, they're gonna put a new rack and pinion. They're paying for the part. I just have to pay
Because
for the labor.
he just bought it a year.
Less than a year ago.
Yes, and then the power. So we don't know if the power steering pump made that go out. So we were
Yeah.
talking about car problems when we first started. You know,
We have an old car, but we're keeping it because we like it.
I like it. It's old, but I like it. I like my Mustang, definitely. Let's see. So raw footage is almost at 500, but that's exciting for you. Definitely. I'm sure you probably already hit it. Cindy's gonna look. Let's see. Definitely. Let's see. My stomach's beginning to grow right now.
500 is a good milestone.
Yeah.
It's halfway there.
Definitely.
Lady Yaga just hit a milestone too, right?
Didn't you just hit 1,000? I think you were saying you were almost at 1,000 or something like that. I was reading it somewhere. Where was I reading it at? I've been trying to catch up on videos. I've been trying to look at everyone's videos.
Just had somebody else join.
I know. I'm just like, I'm trying to keep up with all this.
MISSL.
Oh, Missy's channel. You must be new. Let's see.
Missy channel.
Missy's, yeah, we're going to find out. Hi, how are you? Where did it go? Let me see.
Well, I'm trying to put it out.
Yeah. I'm Cindy.
And I'm Greg.
And this is Greg.
I'm trying to.
Let's see.
Oh, she's been a sub of yours for a while.
Oh, has she?
And there you are.
Oh, you are? Okay, well, let's see.
So everybody take note of that. We can all use
Well,
more
let me
subscribers.
see. Let me see. Okay. Missy's channel, what have you been up to? Okay. I gotta fix this. Let's see. Welcome.
Hi, lady.
All right, here it is. Let's see.
You're subscribed.
Yes, I am. I told you, when you start.
I know.
I got you on here.
What are
I'm happy
Sims?
that you, huh?
She was saying that she's playing Sims. I was wondering what Sims were.
Playing Sims. Well, ask her. Greg
just
wants
did.
to know what playing Sims means. Raw footage. May go to green smoothie. 75% greens packed down tight. 25% frozen fruit. Pour water up to the level of greens. Beautiful chia seeds or flax seeds. Blend it till smooth. That sounds really good. Is that your own little recipe?
Healthy.
You got it down pat. You're doing great, lady. Okay. You like to build. That's what it is. Okay. You can build houses, design, create. Okay. Great. There's a little thing in the front. That's.
You can build houses, designs, create, or role play with characters called
Right.
Sims.
Yes.
Okay.
Like an audio. Yes.
Yeah. So it's not a video game. It's
No,
like you
no,
really
no.
play it.
Right.
And you're really creating like your own city or.
Right. Small houses.
Small houses
Yes.
to mansions.
Yeah. Talented. art. Basically, it's art, right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just like, you know, I've never been good in like in art, you know, like craft things. I'm just, I'll put things together, then they'll fall right off.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
not
like,
very
we're not even good
artistic.
painters for
No.
sure. We tried to paint our daughter's room and we had to go hire a painter.
Houseboats.
And houseboats. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, we
I just don't have that kind of talent. We watch people, you know, doing all different kinds of things on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes. Or like they have like those little mini houses and little things like that. I can't put anything together. I mean, I can put the yard together, but I am not like the expertise. I'm just not. I wish I was, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I wish I was good in craft. Raw footage says what? Let's see. Oh, and you also do crochet. You do crochet and craft. Raw footage, Dr. Brooke Golden Green Smoothie Template. Oh, okay.
That's good.
And then Miss Channel says you like doing regular crafts too and crochet. Yeah, see, you're good with your hands.
Yeah.
And raw footage is good with his garden, with her garden, I mean.
You're good at making food too, especially smoothies.
It's like 11:19. Cindy's like dozing off here.
She's got us not wasting food anymore.
Let's see. I got one bad eye. This is the eye that I have problems with, that it's got a little cataract in it. I just found that out like 3 weeks ago. I got early cataract. So a lot of times I read things, even with these, I get, it's blurry. Oh, I'll read it from here because I can't read it from there.
Oh, Marinella says Sims Age of Empire.
I'm missing something, guys. What is that? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can read better over here.
We're just not artistic at all. We don't paint. We painted our daughter wanted her room purple.
We had to get a painter because you can see all the streaks up and down. It was pretty bad.
First of all, it was the wrong color because it was soaking into the wall.
Yes, it was.
What you need to do is put a base coat down like
we
a
didn't.
gray, and then put the purple over the gray.
You're right, and we didn't do that.
We did not do that. So we had somebody come in and do that, fix it. But now we have this purple room.
Okay, so Mrs. Channel says, oh yeah, one kind of painting anyone can do. It's fun for pour painting. Okay. I'm reading it on my phone because I'm reading over here, but I'm like going over the channel and I'm not messing up. I think Greg needs to go get some water. Let's see. Manella says Sims Age of Empire. Okay. You got 6 here. All right.
She knows about Sims too.
Yeah, I can tell. I just did. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, I know. I read something. I was like,
good for you.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of hard work and it's frustrating.
It is. It is. That's what we're all talking about.
Yeah.
I'm listening to my dog there. Definitely. What do you want, Asha? Let's see.
Saying it's sleepy though.
I know. Asha, our doggy. Let's see. Did raw footage make it to his 5? Did you make it to your 500? Let's see. We're all dying out. My dog's over there whining. It's got to be something. It's either her bones or she wants water, and she's got both. You know, let's see. So basically, all your times are basically what, really late or getting really early? Because I know we're California time.
Yeah, and it's just past 11 now.
Yeah.
Almost 11:30.
It definitely is.
I didn't get off work till 7, so I didn't get home till 8. So we got a late start again. We kept saying we're going to do it on Saturdays. And we just need to buckle down and do it. Yeah.
Be consistent. Well, it's because we always have something coming up.
Right. I'm just thinking, we do it a little bit earlier, it'd be a lot easier.
So, lady, I just hit 1,000 a day. So I did read it right. Good for you.
Good.
It's like, I know, because raw footage just said she said she was almost hitting 500. It's kind of nice when everybody helps each other.
Yeah.
You know. Good for you.
Good. Keep it going.
So if you like this live, hit like. Hit like. And thank you for the ones that did. We do appreciate that. I do.
We have 5 people now.
Oh, well, who's ever here? Say
This
hello.
is Cindy. I'm Greg.
Greg, yeah, I'm Cindy Lifestyle and More. Again, I do beauty and skincare and vlogging, and I'm starting to do streaming. It's fun. I'm just learning how to do it and everything like that, but it's fun. I do
Starting
enjoy
to
it.
do live. We're just trying to learn how to use StreamYard. This is our 4th one.
Right, but they've changed a few things.
They did.
They put their little commercial in front of our comments. And that's why
So when I try and put somebody's
Yes.
name up, it gives you a commercial.
Yes. So we've got some people here, and we've been all chit-chatting and talking to each other. And some had to go to bed because it's like late in certain times, and some are just getting up in other countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it all runs for different ways, for everybody. So we've just been here chit-chatting with everybody and talking about different things, smoothies and farming and
Problems with
cars and just all different aspects of life and just having fun. So we do appreciate you all being here and hope you're enjoying it as much as we do. Let's see.
It's fun doing live. It's just hard to, stay spontaneous. It's nice when people interact.
Yeah.
So we have like 4 or 5 people that are really interacting. And Melissa, that had to leave.
She's pretty good. Well, she knew because she used to live where we used to live.
Yeah.
So that's
So
why
she knows.
knew.
She knows
Right.
a lot of the places that we know.
And then Trisha House kind of knew everything a little bit.
Exactly.
And raw footage knows everything about smoothies.
She knows everything about not wasting food for sure. Yeah, because we do waste more than we need to.
So definitely. Oh my God. So Greg and I, he's been working, and I've just been doing a few things here and there. And
Well, yesterday you did a lot of cleaning of the house.
Did a lot of cleaning, yeah.
I was outside cleaning up the backyard.
And I've been trying to heal my leg because I had a mole removed, and it's been healing.
It's more than a mole removal.
It was carcinoma, so it's like been
went-
healing hard.
I mean, it grew in.
No,
Instead
it was growing out and in.
Yeah, instead of growing out, it was growing in. And she had to get that taken off.
Yeah, so it's kind of pushed me back. I'm kind of like trying to heal from all that.
Had a couple of health issues.
Yeah. So that's what's been going on. But anyway, summertime's coming up, and I'm
Here comes hay
excited.
fever.
Well, he gets the hay fever, but I love the festivals.
It's not really hay fever. It's just allergies. When the wind blows, it kills me at work.
It does. I just like, I love summertime. If you guys like summer, I love the festivals and the fairs, and you know, all the going to the amusement parks. I'm just that way. I love warm weather. I'm not really good with the cold, but I do have a little bit of arthritis, so I'm not really good with the cold. And that's probably why I like the warmer weather.
Dog's asking for bones. I'm gonna give her a bone.
Oh, that was nice.
You want your bones?
So things are good. Let's see. Let's see. Mrs. Channel says, congratulations, lady. Yeah. She said, congratulations to you. Yeah. So sounds like there's a lot of good things are happening for everybody, which is nice, you know, which is really good. Okay, Asha. And this is the one that's got back problems, so we have to make sure she walks out okay.
If she walks out backwards.
Yeah. Okay. That was nice. Mrs. Channel said, congratulations, Lady I. That was really nice. And we also found out it's April, and we found out today is scrambled. Well, it's 11:29, so it's going to change. But today was Scrabble Day. It was supposed to be
Scrabble.
Scrabble, yeah.
It's a word game.
It's a word game. So we found out that the person that invented Scrabble was this year, today, I guess, or something like that.
His anniversary.
His anniversary. We were talking about
Yeah,
that.
every day there's a new listing. Let's see.
Tomorrow it
It's
says
gardening day.
It's gardening day. So anybody who gardens, tomorrow is gardening day, and tomorrow is the 14th. So if you guys do garden, tomorrow is your guys' day. It's garden day.
Raw footage. You get a day tomorrow.
Definitely so. So we found that out. And then let's see, what else is happening?
And World Art Day is coming up. So there's one for Melissa.
And also Mrs. Channel, Mrs. Channel.
Yep. And we have Banana Day coming up.
So we got some things, different things coming up for different things. So I'm sure all of you got all your summer plans and things like that. Something just popped up.
Anybody plan on traveling?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Mrs. Channel says, yay. Exactly. It's time for summertime. I'm excited. I'm like, you know, summertime, vacation. I mean, at least something, you know, I'm excited. I'm a summer person. So definitely, I know I am. I love the warmer weather. I just do. I probably should have had a car convertible, but then the wind blows. I wouldn't be happy with the hair. But yeah. Oh, that's nice. You subscribe to Raw Footage. Oh, good. Thank you.
Lady
yeah,
I
Lady
just
I did.
subscribed.
Yeah.
It's nice to help each other out.
Yeah. So anybody has plans for their summer? Any certain vacations coming up? Anybody likes amusement parks? Any certain rides? Anybody likes doing that? Because I do.
We do. We like going. In fact, the last time we went to Knott's Berry Farm was the first time that we've ridden in the front of a roller coaster, the front seat.
I forgot what the thing was called, but it was straight up.
Straight up and straight down. So the other two rides we went on, we sat in the front seat of both of those.
We were like,
We've always sat like near the back.
right. This time we got the full view.
We're gonna sit up front on. I can't wait to go to Magic Mountain and ride some of those even bigger rides.
Yes.
And sit up front because it was really a lot of fun.
What is Raw Footage? What do you have to say? Camping. You're going camping?
There we go.
We used to have a boat.
We used to have a boat.
This is what they said. What was it? A Windstar? Or?
4 winds.
It was a 4 winds. So this is what the guy told us when we bought our boat. This is when we were like reps.
He was honest.
The happiest day of your life is when you buy the boat. And the happiest day of your life when you sell it.
The second happiest day is going to be the day you sell it.
Oh, very true. Very true. Because you don't use it all the time. but we did.
You know, in the wintertime, you got to pay a lot of money to winterize it, where they
Yes.
take all the fluids out. And then you
Yes.
got to pay a lot of money to summerize it, put all the fluids back in and tune it
It's
up.
more money than a car, I felt
And
like.
then to store it for the
That's another whole.
winter. We thought we would have a bright idea and put it out in front of the house.
Well, all our kids were young. Everybody was going camping, you
Yeah.
know. So we had two friends that had the RV. We had the boat. The other two
Someone
had wave
jet skis,
runners.
yeah.
So everybody was happy. Okay, get on the boat, get on the wave runners, get the RVs. We would go tent camping, like the big tent camping, and then all the kids grew up. Well, guess what? The RV's gone, the boat's gone. No, there's no more. Everybody went on their own different ways. Some got divorced. So the whole group of friends and the kids of the neighborhood are no longer here. They're all went different. Some
Well,
even moved out of state.
Yeah,
You know,
they
so,
moved,
yeah.
so they didn't go to school together anymore.
Right. So basically that went out. We were so excited. And as a matter of fact, we bought the boat on Mother's Day because we were we went to Shell Beach for Mother's Day for a buffet. And I had this bright idea. Let's go to Tascadero.
Let's go look
And
at boats.
we bought a boat that day. It's a gorgeous boat, brand new, had all the trimmings and the stuff in it. But again, when the kids grew up and all the neighbors left and the camping went down, well, the boat went. But we had a boat. So
We actually
camping's
put
fun.
that boat in the garage. I had to
Yes.
take the tower off.
Oh my God, we had so much time. We had so much good times. It was fun. So you do camping. Yeah. And I love it at night because you can see all the lights and then the stars and the morning. It's just, it's like a whole different world. It's like it's peaceful. It's really peaceful. And so we used to do camping. We even had all the stuff, the pots and pans,
And
the
the
dishes.
boats and the butane
we had the
stove.
I had my own little kitchen, like a little kitchen thing where they had a little.
Oh yeah, we had it all.
Oh God, we sold it on up. Anyways, you lucky you're going camping. Do you camp throughout the do you camp for the whole summer or do you do different things? Go ahead and just go up. So Lady Yes, it's been a long time coming. Oh, let's see what else. Oh, you feel better? Yeah. Yeah, I just, are you saying you feel better? I'm sorry, I'm like missing out here. Let me know, Lady, if you're feeling better. But yeah, when I used to go camping, we had a blast. It was fun. Absolutely fun. Okay. Raw footage is talking to Lady Yeah. Okay. I got myself mixed up. That's Cindy for me. I can be dingy sometimes. I'm like looking and going, okay, I'm lost here. Yeah, so
we're all caught up.
Yeah, and I think okay, making sure. Yeah, so that'd be fun. So do you camp for like a week? Because sometimes we used to camp almost a week, huh?
We used to go for at least 3 or 4 days to put all that stuff up.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to go just overnight.
Right.
So just putting the boat in the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Took half a day because there's so many people doing the same thing. Now I remember the first time we took the boat out, I went into an area that the water was too low and chingered up my prop, my propeller.
Yeah, he drove the boat right in a bunch of rocks. Okay, Ralph. I was like, what are you doing?
But what they don't tell you is the buoys, they said. The yellow buoys, you can't go past the yellow buoys. But they don't tell you that until after you've already ruined a prop.
Very true. Raw footage says we do different things. It's been so wonderful to see you both live. I hope you do this again very soon. I have to get going. We totally understand.
For sure, but
and
thanks
a good
for
night,
interacting.
you all. We appreciate you being here. Absolutely. And I'm happy to know that I'm sure you made it, right? Let's see.
To what, 500?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure, right? But I was happy you came. I know I can be dingy sometime. Mrs. Channel says good night. Good night. It's been fun. I'm sending hugs.
We got 6 people watching.
Hello. I'm Cindy.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Greg.
This is Gregg. It's probably the same, probably someone new, but I do skincare, makeup, and I also vlog. And because summer's here,
We're going to start doing some traveling.
and we're starting to learn how to do live stream. And then Greg may start his own channel. And we've had some people here.
Yeah, we opened up a channel. I opened up a channel, and I have 3 subscribers with no video.
With no videos yet.
So I'm sure one of them is Cindy, but
So he'd be starting his. So he's been joining mine. And we've been talking about all sorts of things. We've been talking about car repair and camping and summer and food and all kinds of different things. Smoothies.
drive-in theater.
Drive-in theater. And it is 11:39 California time. So you may be getting up in your area, or you may be a night person that stays up at night. So he does valet. He works at the casino. So he just got home about 8 o'clock, and we decided to do a live because we couldn't do it yesterday. So we did it tonight. So if you're new to my channel, and I included him as my channel too, welcome. And we're happy you're here. So that's what we've been doing.
Yeah, we've been talking about, we're going to do a few things. We're going to go to Knott's before the end of the month.
Yeah, they got boysenberry right now. And
Yeah.
I like amusement parks during the summertime.
Yeah, it's Boysenberry Festival.
Right.
We went last year.
Yes.
They have really good food.
Yes.
And
And has anybody been to Knott's Berry Farm, please let us know.
yeah.
But yeah, we went down there, and it was a boysenberry festival for the first time for us.
Yeah.
We've always been to Knott's, but not to the boysenberry. And we also went to the Horror Nights for the first time last year, and it is amazing. They really go full blast.
We had a really good time.
Scary costumes, and it's really, really good.
Yeah, the only thing we didn't like about it is a couple of the indoor things. They blocked the
video, but they don't block it, I guess, the first night, but it doesn't matter. It's fine.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But it was really, 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 really good. We had a great time.
We did, but we just couldn't show a lot of the
but that's okay.
real scary stuff.
It was okay. We still show what's out on the outside of
Yeah.
it, which was nice.
Yeah.
But those guys' costumes and everything and the makeup is superior. Very, very good. So we did that. So boysenberry is going on right now. And I'm just a spring and summer person. Oh, you lady, I smoked to Mrs. Channel. Oh, I was
Good.
I think that's wonderful. Yeah, good people. I have a lot of good subscribers. I have a lot of good friends. I see my subscribers as my friends, and I think you know that, lady. I just more, it's just because I just feel like it's more friendship. You know what I mean? I try to get to know everybody much more better. It's when you grow, you want to know. And for me, this way, it's easy for me to know people because it kind of interact.
Yeah.
So it helps me out. But yeah, that's great. I'm happy you did. They're really nice. I love them. I love everybody. So let's see. But yeah, I love summertime, and I love amusement. Yeah. So if you've been to Knott's, say you have, or Disneyland, and what's your favorite amusement parks? Our daughter's her and her boyfriend they get yearly pass at Disneyland. So yeah, we definitely love it.
The yearly passes got crazy as far as prices.
It's expensive right now.
So
yeah,
we're going to do Knott's so that we can.
Not as expensive.
Yeah, well, we don't go as much as they go. If we went as much as they went, then it's worth it.
Right.
But we don't go that much.
Yeah, but we try.
And we want to do other things like go to Vegas and
do everything else, right?
yeah.
And if you have any plans where you're going on your vacation?
I do. We made plans twice to go to Vegas, and we had to cancel them for the dog having an operation,
Yes.
and what was the second
We've had a
one?
few things with our puppies.
Yeah.
Definitely had a few things with our puppies. Let's see. I'm gonna read it from here. Let's see.
You want to see the northern lights? Are the northern lights like in Alaska?
Northern Lights. Who wrote that?
Melissa said she wants to see the northern lights.
Miss Channel. It's Mrs. Channel.
Oh, you can see them in South Dakota? Certain times of the year.
So what is it? Is it like lighting?
Northern lights is like, you can really see, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can see the like stars and really good.
Is that what that is? You're holding Cassie's eyes. Thank you.
Thank you.
So is it like lights like up in the sky? Like it like how can I say? I've never heard of it. What is it called? Northern Lights?
Yeah, we're gonna have to look that up and see exactly what it is. She just says it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
The sky lights up with all colors.
So is it oh God. Is it a place that does a show? Like
No, it's the
it's
actual sky.
actual sky. Oh wow.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it. Oh, she has a video of it on her playlist. So
Oh.
we'll watch that later.
Okay. Then I'll watch it definitely because I'm going to want to know what it
is.
Yeah, because this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
It'll blow
It'll
your
blow
mind.
my mind. I bet it will.
Have a good night, Lady
Good
Yaya.
night, Lady Yaya.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for
We
coming by and
appreciate
saying
you.
hello and congratulations. And I'll be seeing you in the next video, right? On the next video. Let's see. Okay, so it's a short video of the clip. Okay. I'll make sure I'll
Yeah,
watch
we're
it.
gonna watch that.
Amazing. So many colors. Wow. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I've heard of
Go
it,
ahead.
but I've never seen it.
So it's probably an attraction that people go to, correct? It probably is. Marinella says, PM, okay. PM, goodbye.
She's saying goodbye to Lady Yaya.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to watch it on your playlist.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it on the playlist. Definitely so.
She says you can see it in different countries.
I will watch it. Definitely will watch it. Yeah. Now see, that's new to me. So it'll be something I want to see.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Definitely. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm so happy you guys came. It was, I didn't know who would be here because it was like running late, and it's so hard to, when we do live.
It's not only nice that you showed up, as you participate.
Yes.
And that's really cool.
Yes.
That's what makes it good for us.
It does make it good for us. And it makes it fun for everybody. Even if sometimes I may say something wrong, not meaning to. It's like, oh, well.
Well, no, on the raw footage thing, you just had the wrong.
I had the wrong had the wrong content creator.
Cindy thought it was a child.
And Gregg goes,
And
that's the wrong one.
Well, we did have a kid get on
Yes,
our,
we did. So I'm
and
always watching
and
now.
start being rude.
Yeah, so I'm always watching now. You know, so it's like, okay, got that settled. Alaska, you can see it at Dakota State certain times of the year. There's charts to track viewing of different. Wow, isn't that amazing? But Canada has great spots to view it. Okay. Isn't that amazing? That is so cool. So I'm excited to watch it on the playlist, but I'm going to watch it on the big screen on my TV set so I can watch the whole thing. And especially it's like live, you know what I mean? Like you guys are actually there watching it, which is really nice.
Yeah, it's not like a movie. I mean, the sky really
Right.
does it.
So do you usually go in the summertime and it's better, or is it better 12 months a year? Because sometimes, like, you know, it sounded like that's what you like to do in the summer, but. Okay. Well, I'm sure it's going to at least let me see what it's going to look like. You know, your clip will be fine. Well, you know, like, okay, just like if you go to Disneyland or Knott's, you know, you watch it on TV. It's not the same as it is in person, but at least you get an idea. Exactly. Well, it seems like the places that are cold have the most spectacular, but I don't like cold weather. And I'm a warmer person too. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm the same way. And, you know, and I'll be honest, a lot of the places that are here to see wintertime are gorgeous because all the lights and everything. But, you know, I'd rather wear shorts and something and relax and go out and enjoy the evening.
Yeah, I grew up in New York where it was cold, but I don't remember the northern lights.
Yeah, so you like summer too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same. And you've never been, can you go up there?
She's never
been to Disney. Yeah. Well, you know, I haven't been up to your guys. I haven't been to North Dakota. I've been to Florida. We've been to Florida, but I haven't seen like, you know, Virginia and New York, all those areas. There's a lot of Wyoming. Never seen. My mom lived in New Mexico. I never got a chance to go see New Mexico. I still haven't even been to Arizona. So I'm still trying. We're still trying to go visit different things. Yeah. So I'm excited to look to watch it. You know, and I'm the same way. I love summer. I love watching things in the summertime.
Summer's really the only time that we do travel.
Well, that's why Gregg was saying it. I'm like, summer's here, so it's time to go do some things, and that's why I'm excited. Let's see. The only thing with Disney in Florida and Disney World, I think Disneyland's a little bit better than Disney World because it's different. But I like Disneyland.
Disney World is like 7 different parks.
Yeah.
And there's
I love the environment. I really do. But the Disneyland part, I like Disneyland.
Yeah, you got Disneyland and California Adventure. They're 2 parks.
Yeah.
And you can do a park hopper where you can go to both of them in one
But
day.
there's more at Disney World.
At Disney World, there's 7
So there's a difference.
Parks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And some of the parks aren't about rides.
Right.
They have the jungle one.
Yeah.
And then they have Epcot.
Right. So it's about the countries.
And Epcot is about the countries and experience.
Right. So there's
It's
more
not about
to
rides.
see in Florida, Disney World, than it is at Anaheim, you know.
But when we went to Florida, we went to Universal Orlando with Dave Freeze.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was
a buddy
great.
of mine.
Well, thank you for hitting the bell so we do our yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh yeah, because it's right there. The StreamYard's put something in front of our comments, so it's like we have to.
And if I click on it, it gives you guys a commercial.
Yeah. So let's see.
You don't need that.
Redo. You will. I bet you will. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I took a couple days off work later on in the month, so we're going to go to Knott's for at least a day and a half.
Yeah, just to go. And then I can go see my mom and stuff, and then visit a few friends there. Visit my family, I mean. friends.
Stop by to see her sister and her husband. And,
Yeah. And see my
grandma.
mom. Definitely so. So
She's getting up in age, so
it's almost 12 o'clock. I think we're going to call it a night. I am so happy you came by. I mean, I really like talking to people this way because it allows you to
connect.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it sounds like everybody got a couple new subscribers.
Yeah.
Which helps everyone out.
Yeah, all of you. Definitely so. You know, like I said, I always see them like friends. I always see everybody as friends. I see them as you know, getting along and having fun. Let's see. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, Azuka Kitchen. Well, I can't leave yet. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? You just came on. How are you? Did you have a great day? Azuka's Kitchen's here. Can you click it for her?
Mm-hmm.
It's not doing it.
I have to get rid of that.
We got the StreamYard and it shows things.
Yeah, everybody gets the commercial again. There we go. And
There you go. Welcome.
Her channel. Make sure we all connect.
Yeah. You're doing good? Good. Yeah, we started our live like
About 2 hours
about
ago.
2 hours ago. And then the dog wants a bone. Gregg got home late and he
had to
says,
work
well,
today.
yeah, so he had to go to work. So he says, well, let's do a live. So I says, well, we'll see who comes down. And we start talking about smoothies and amusement parks and summertime and car problems. We start talking about all kinds of different things. And we just went from there. And then
everybody was letting us know about their channel.
and everybody was letting them know about their channel. So we just been talking and talking about different things and just having fun. And so, yeah. So anyway, so you're doing good.
There you go.
Yeah, and we're doing good too. Yeah. So out here where we live, it's been a little cold, and then it got warm, and then it went back to cold.
Yeah, that's why my
Yeah.
nose keeps going because it's hot, it's cold.
Yeah. Miss Jenny says, well, it's about 2 a.m. where you're at, so you got to go to bed. It was nice chatting with you too. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the notification bell, and thank you for everything, and being a friend of my channel and coming by and saying hi. I really, really do. Thank you so much.
And thanks for participating.
Yes.
It was good conversation.
Thank you. Yeah, so we've been here just talking with everybody and just catching up and saying hello. So in your area, is it right now, is it nighttime or is it daytime? Azuka's Kitchen. Is it pretty much just, you're just starting your day or you're just more in the evening? Got 3 here. Oh, well, that's lovely. That's sweet.
There we go. It's morning.
It's morning, 8:55.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
You guys are 9 hours ahead of us.
Yes,
So is it Monday morning there?
you probably are, but we'll find out.
Because we're still on Sunday night.
Right, we're still Sunday evening. You may be Monday morning, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes. So you're Monday. So good morning, Monday.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Yes. We're going to be Monday in about 6-7 hours.
Well, Monday is
Yeah.
in 2 minutes.
Well, 2 minutes. We're almost midnight.
But
Yeah.
morning is
Yeah.
8-9 hours away.
Yeah. So yeah. So we're the
It's
you're
a-
just 6-7 hours ahead of us. Yeah. So now you're ready for your day. Are you making some videos today? You're gonna be doing some videos, some cooking videos. Yes.
off to work.
Oh, you're off to work. Later. You'll be doing
Yeah, we were talking about, being late for us. We wanted to start earlier, but we
Yeah.
didn't. But earlier for us is probably be when you would be sleeping.
Right. Yeah. So
And
go
we
ahead.
also thought about doing 2 a day on like a Saturday, one early in the morning and one a little bit later in the afternoon, so that we can hit everybody's like time zone. Because I think we missed some people. We have a lot of Cindy has a lot of like Filipino
Uh-huh.
that she interacts with. There's one that does a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch those videos too.
So do you usually do your videos after work? Or you do them on your days off? This is weird when someone says, I'm going to work. But people at midnight go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I work at a casino. It's open 24
yeah, so it's
hours a day.
24/7. So he goes.
So there's always somebody going to work or coming home.
Yeah, always.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a set schedule. I have a pretty good schedule, actually.
That's true. Yeah. Because she's probably getting ready.
Well, you have a good day at work.
Day, yes.
And
I think we're going to call it a night.
I think we are going to call it a night. It's hit 12 o'clock our time. And I know you're not supposed to eat before you go to bed, but I'm hungry.
Greg's going to have dinner right now.
I wanted to get this going before I ate. Cindy said, why don't you eat first? And I said, I'll eat afterwards.
Right.
So I'm going to grab a bite to eat. I thank you all for
we
joining
want to
us,
thank everybody for being here,
participating.
I hope you all had fun. And we really enjoyed all of you being here. It makes us really happy. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Is there anything else? I just want to make sure I
No,
don't
she
miss
was
anything.
just saying she was
So I
off to
really, really appreciate you all being
work.
here. It
Stopping
makes it
by,
really
and we're going to
special.
try and make it more
Oh,
consistent.
there's something else there. Yes, I will stream live later after work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll be by.
I will too.
Yeah, so I want you to have a great day at work, and probably by the time Gregg gets home and I get home, you'll be doing your live stream.
We'll definitely connect. I'm going to start my own channel as well.
Yeah, he's gonna try.
So,
So you have a good day, and we're gonna have a good night. But we appreciate you all being here.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
And we will see you on our next live. If not, you'll see on our next video.
We're going to try to get it where we're more consistent. So
Trying on the live stream.
We'll do
Definitely
that.
trying. Bye.
have a
Bye.
good night.
And I think you have to hit end.